Okay, and I think we have begun correctly. Let's see if I can get the chat up here. There we go. Okay, hopefully you all can hear and see me. Hi. Merry Christmas, or sorry, Meowy Christmas, as it were. Meowy Christmas and happy holidays to all of you. Welcome to the official Christmas Lovestream, the Meowy Christmas Lovestream. We're here today to celebrate together our lovely year that we had, and we are here to celebrate each other in love and togetherness. So, hope you all are doing well. Meowy Christmas to you, happy holidays. Or if you don't celebrate, I just hope that you have a wonderful season of relaxation and caring and giving, and you get to spend time with friends and family and those alike. So here we are. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the stream. From what I can tell, the levels look good, so hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully all is well, and I don't have to be boosted up anymore, so let me know how it is. Might want to boost the audio. Thank you, Campion, for letting me know. I will do that right now, actually. Let's see. Hopefully that did something. How's that? Is that any better? If not, I can move the mic a little closer. Also, fairly muffled, considering. Happy holidays, yes. And Chase, hello, Chase. Robert Gardner, hi. Dragon Obscuritus, hello. And hi, Shasta, how are you? Oh my gosh. Apisa that giant. I think I said that name right. It's good on my end. Okay, good. Very good. Lovely. I'm glad. And Mike Miller, hi. Dakota, hello. How is everybody doing? How is your holiday season so far? I hope everybody is enjoying it, having a good time, enjoying some cookies and some gifts, and I hope that everyone is here. Oh my gosh! And Lorek, $10. Oh my gosh, thank you for the donation, Lorek. Says, greetings, Samson. Sorry I can't stay out to dinner with the family. It was amazing to have seen you at MFF. Oh my gosh. Have fun. Hope you catch you next time. Bye for meow and happy holidays. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lorek. It was good to see you too at MFF. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the donation. It means a lot. Oh, your kindness means the world, and it was so nice to get to see you and to chat with you at MFF. You're beautiful. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh, that means so much to me. Hope you enjoy your dinner, and I hope to see you at future cons as well. Oh, that's so sweet. Tatiana, hi, says hey there. And Bowie's here. Hi. Looking festive. Well, thank you. Yes, I am Santa Paws for the stream. And Anthony says, Merry Christmas, Samson. Also, hi. Hi, how are you? Merry Christmas to you. And Dakota says, Merry Christmas. Yes. Mason, ho, 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 meowy Christmas, Samson. Why am I talking like that? Christmas. It's Christmas. Jeez. Shasta says, decent. Completely forgot Christmas is this week. Yes, it is. This Wednesday, which is weird. It's always weird whenever it's on a Wednesday or like a weekday. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why can't it be on a weekend every year? I don't understand, you know. And Thunder, hi Thunder, says, hope you're doing well. I am indeed. How are you doing, Thunder? And M. Young says, can you clean me up like Jacques? He's a cleaner shrimp. I've never cleaned shrimp before. Are you saying that as like an ASMR idea, like doing like a cleaning ASMR, like clean you up, like there you go, you're all nice and shiny now. I could do that. And Campion, adorable critter. No, you, Campion. I'm not a bunny here, so I can't be the most adorable one. Oh, Journey, hello. Hi, Journey. Says, Merry Christmas. I'm excited to hit my goal in February before going to TFF. I also got unexpected news regarding how we're traveling to TFF. Oh, no. How are we doing? What kind of unfortunate news? Oh, dear. Or unexpected news, rather. What, is there everything okay? Is there something happening? You know? Shadow! Hi, Shadow. How are you? And Lork says, I'll be at A&E 25 in January. Hope to see you there. I am planning on A&E, so I hope to see you there as well. And Dakota says, tomorrow will be my 10th month in the fandom. Well, congratulations, Dakota. Oh my gosh, 10 months is quite a milestone. You've done very well as far as I'm concerned, as you know, being active in the furry fandom. So, though it does depend on your experience. If you want to be active, great. If not, then that is completely up to your discretion. And Chase says, truthfully, has had a hard few weeks. Oh, I'm sorry. Due to a tooth I need to have extracted. Oh no, it's been a hard. Plus, feeling bothered about A&E. Oh, what are you feeling bothered by, Chase? I'm curious. Would you like to talk about it? Is there anything that's on your mind? And I hope that the tooth extraction goes well because I've had a number of them extracted. It is not fun, but as long as you keep up on your meds and as long as you get a lot of rest and drink a lot of water, then you will be just fine. You know, sleep is your best, you know, sleep is your best medicine right now. Thunder says, I'm doing well, thank you. Oh, I'm glad. And Buggy says, hello, Heart Furry. Yeah, me too. I heart furry as well. Hi, Buggy. And Connell says, do you accept Cash App donations? It isn't much, but I don't need it is the thought that counts. Unfortunately, my Cash App account was hacked back in the day, so I deleted it. Unfortunately, I cannot use Cash App anymore for that reason. A bunch of my information got leaked. It wasn't great, so I just like, nah, can't use Cash App anymore. But I do appreciate the thought, Connell. Yes, I really do. It is an idea, M. Young. Yes, indeed, I agree. And Brady says, I will give you my Christmas card to one of the furries when Anthrocon comes back to Pittsburgh. Oh, well, that would be lovely, Brady. Thank you. Yes, I do accept little gifts as long as they're not too crazy. So thank you for the thought as well. But if I see you, or if you see me first, rather, feel free to come on up and I will say hi, give you a hug. Yes, that will be very kind of you. Thank you so much. And Tatiana says, how is your Christmas going? Well, Tatiana, my Christmas has been very busy. I have seen a number of family members. I actually went out to lunch with my parents and my aunt and cousin today, which was really nice. I went to a Christmas concert last week. I had my work Christmas party last Friday, which was really nice. And, oh my gosh, wait a second. And it's been, I'll get to that in a second, but it's been a lovely, lovely time. And work has been crazy, but I'm so glad to have most of the week off this week. So, yay. Brick Game says, hello, Samson. I mean, Santa Paws. Thank you. Hi, Brick. How are you? And, Shasta, oh my gosh, Shasta. Oh, thank you so much for the Christmas gift. Oh my gosh, that is too much, Shasta. Oh, here's a gift from me to you. Merry Christmas, Samson from Shasta. Thank you so much, Shasta. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, I don't deserve this. This is way too much. Y'all are being so generous this holiday season. What can I say? Really. Oh, and Shasta, you were so sweet at MFF. Thank you for coming up to me and finding me and being like, hey, it's me. And I was like, oh my gosh, hi. So that was a beautiful, beautiful interaction. Thank you so much for that gift. That means so much to me. I'll be sure to give back in some way. I will use that donation to give back to all of you, and I will be sure to invest in video production and charity and whatever else I can find. So thank you so much, Shasta, so much. Shadow, I saw your comment. You said you saw the MFF video, and I didn't get to read the rest of it. I'm very sorry. It went off the screen. So, but as always, disclaimer for all of you. If your comment or if your question does not get answered or read, feel free to send it again. I am dealing with a very fast chat usually, so if I don't get to your question or your comment, feel free to please send it again, and I will do my best to answer it. So thank you for your understanding. It means a lot. Oh, and Mike, you're going to Anthrocon next year. Well, I hope to see you there. Yeah. Can't wait for you to do a Finding Nemo Jacques ASMR. Maybe like a Disney ASMR, something like that. That would be interesting. And a Pizza the Giant says, what kind of music was the concert? It was Christmas music. It was your usual Christmas music, like, you know, Silent Night, Away in a Manger, O Come All Ye Faithful. But they did it so well. So well. Like, you had to be there. They had fireworks. They had, like, fake snow. It was fantastic. Oh my gosh. Like, beautiful time. I'm really glad I got to go with my family. It was beautiful the way that they put on the show. Oh, hi, Blue. How are you? Happy holidays to you too, Blue. So nice to see you, as always. Thank you for being in my life and being such a gift. And Shadow says, I saw your MFF video. It was one of the most welcoming things I've seen. I cried watching it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shadow. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. That video, I will tell you that it took over a week and a half to edit. Okay, I had over almost 300 clips that I had to put into my editor and put it out there. And people were like, oh my gosh, how is it that it's 40 minutes? Well, let me tell you. That video started out over 2 hours long, okay? And I had to cut it down to 40 minutes. So what you're seeing is actually the short version of the video. So 40 minutes I will take over 2 hours. 2 hours was too much to work with, but after technical difficulties, multiple clips not looking right, and having to like boost up the brightness and all this other stuff and all the blah, 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 I ended up getting it done yesterday and uploading it yesterday. And I was like, finally, it's done. That's the problem with big cons and like big con videos, is a lot of times they will take a long time. So yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time on that video, but it was so worth it. Oh my gosh. Also, I saw you. Hi, Cameron. And Chase says, I already took the pills I needed for, I'm assuming, for your tooth. As for A&E, been feeling scared that even when I'm there, I won't be able to have anyone to talk to, even though I try. That's okay, Chase. That is okay to feel nervous. It's okay to feel, you know, like an outsider sometimes, but I'm going to tell you right now, the first day is always the hardest. Sometimes when you're out there on the floor, or you're, you know, being passed by many furries or whatever the case is, it can feel overwhelming. But I hope that, you know, you can find it within yourself to put yourself out there, you know, go up to people, as, you know, get all of your confidence built up, and, you know, go out there, say hi to a few people, and then take a break, you know what I mean? Then come back, and then as you keep doing that, it'll just keep getting easier, okay? And I'm just glad that you have a support system that will be there with you to help you. So don't sweat it. It all takes practice. We've all been there. I believe in you. Okay, Journey, I saw that your mom's going on a business trip and your dad's going to book you to TFF. Well, I hope it works out. I hope that you can find the time, and I hope that you can find the best priced flight to get there. Oh, let's see. Shasta says, I won't see my family till July. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Will you be seeing any of them this Christmas, or this holiday season, rather? I can't be, and my computer must have been crying. The application, so I use Vegas Pro to edit all my videos, and Vegas has a problem with importing and editing GoPro videos. I've adjusted it so that it's a little better and smoother, but the application crashed probably 10 times trying to edit the video. So I've gotten the fingers where it's like Control S, Control S, Control S, like saving after every single little movement that I do on editing. So I have lost entire projects before because I didn't save. So if you are a content creator, please save your work before anything happens, because you never know. And Blue says, having you in my life is the best gift ever. Nothing will overstop your friendship. Aww, or top your friendship. Thank you, Blue. That means so much to me. And same goes for you. You are one of the greatest friends I could ever ask for, and you have done so much for me, and I could not begin to thank you for what you do in my life. So thank you for being there. Oh, and a piece of the giant says, I saw your MFF pic with Vulatar, or Vulatar. It was adorable. Yes, Vulo. He is a wonderful friend. I've known him for, gosh, man, we're going on 10 years of knowing each other. I met him back in like 2015, 2016, through Fur Affinity, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm glad that we got a picture together. He's such a sweetheart. We love him. And Ethan, hi Ethan, says, hey Samson, what's your favorite Disney and Pixar movies to watch? Let's see. Favorite Disney movie of all time is 101 Dalmatians, the original animated one, not the Glenn Close one. Even though that one's good, I prefer the original animated. And my favorite Pixar movie, oh gosh, it's got to be, oh man, probably The Incredibles, the first one. So there you go. Oh, and A. Johnson, hi, says it's going to be 22 degrees Fahrenheit in North Carolina. Oh dear. And cold. Yeah, it was 24 degrees Fahrenheit here. Yeah. Man, it's getting cold. And you can't really see, but outside there is snow on the ground finally, like everywhere. So We're officially in winter. It feels pretty good. As a matter of fact, winter solstice, I believe, was yesterday, so we are officially in winter. And let's see. Oh, Shasta, your sister's getting married. That's so nice. Well, congratulations to your sister. Hope you all have a wonderful time, and I send my regards and my congratulations to them. So I hope that you all have a great time and celebrate well because they are on their way to a new life. Um, let's see. Dakota says, to be honest, I only feel comfortable driving to conventions for now. That is fair, Dakota. Yeah, I also drive to a lot of cons. I only fly if necessary. Like for FWA or Megaplex, I will fly. But for shorter distance cons like Anthrocon or MFF, I will drive because I'm in Ohio, so I'm like in the central of most of the major cons. So they're right there. It's really nice to have. Just be able to drive right there. It's nice. Oh, King Golden, hi. Hi, King. Says, how you been, my friend? I've been well. How about you, King? How have you been? How has your holiday season been? I'm curious. And Logan says, let's see. Sorry it took so long. I just was watching Return to Zootopia. Please. Oh, no, you're okay, Logan. Don't worry about it. How was Zootopia? How was it? Did you enjoy it? I don't suppose. Let's see. Return to Zootopia. Is that like a mini series? Because it sounds an awful lot like the sequel, though I don't think the sequel's out yet. And Tatiana says, do you think it's strange that I like to doodle pictures of x-rays and uvulas? I don't think so, Tatiana. In fact, some of the best art that I've ever seen is that of anatomy. Like, when I was in high school, I had an anatomy book that was like this thick. Like, it was like a dictionary thick, huge. And you flip through it, and it's just all like, it's all black and white drawings, like stencil, like, pencil drawings, that is, of just different like muscles and like bone structures and all kinds of stuff. So some of the greatest art that I have ever seen is in fact anatomy. So I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's quite creative. And Thunder says, I miss snow. Yeah, Thunder, are you guys getting snow there? Are you getting any snow projected for this year? I'm curious. Yeah. And M. Young says, burr. Yes, it is indeed a little cold. So, although that doesn't stop me from taking cold showers every day. Yeah. People call me crazy, and I agree with them. And King says, it's 29 degrees where I am in Jersey, and I hope to see you at Anthrocon next year. I hope to see you too, King. 29 degrees sounds like a heat wave compared to what we've been getting. I think it was like 17 degrees Fahrenheit last night, so, Thank goodness for heat, though I have the heat off right now because if it was on right now, you'd be able to hear it. It's very loud. And Shasta says, drove to MFF. It was a 2-hour drive. I live in the Cheese State, Wisconsin. I am jealous, Shasta. I admire you for that because it is a 6-hour drive from where I am from. So 2 hours for me is like driving to Anthrocon. That's how long it is for Anthrocon. But hey, 6 hours, I'll take it. It's one of the best furry cons. So, and Brady, you love making furry art. Well, I'd hope to see some of it sometime. Oh, King, yes. Planning to see Sonic 3 and Mufasa Lion King. Yes, I am actually seeing Sonic 3 tomorrow. Believe it or not. I'm going with a couple friends, and we'll be there at the local theater, so I am very excited to see it. The second one was fantastic, and I have higher expectations for 3. So here we go. I'm ready. The Mufasa movie, I might just wait for it to come out on streaming, because I liked the live-action Lion King. Like, it was good, but I didn't hate it. It was good, but, the Mufasa movie, I heard good things, so maybe it'll be better. Who knows? Chase says, thanks so much for the motivation. I know I'm going to bring all my arts I know that look good with me, at least make an impression. Absolutely. And also, due to how things have been, I couldn't do your one art. Well, that's okay, Chase. You always have the option to send them to me. So even if you don't have them with you, you can always send them to me. I do appreciate it. And M. Young, I have that in my books. I have that idea of ASMRs in my books. So as a matter of fact, speaking of ASMRs, there may or may not be an ASMR that comes out on Christmas Day. So keep your peepers open. There might be a nice little Christmas ASMR for you. So yeah, a little gift from me to all of you. I think you will really enjoy it. And Tatiana says, I have snow in my city. I believe it will be a white Christmas. Yay! We love white Christmases. Yay. I know for the past, like, gosh, like 3 or 4 years here, it has been a green Christmas almost every time. So, that's a lot. It's a lot, you know. Eventually you're just like, come on, Christmas means snow. We need some snow here, you know. But I'm one of those people. After New Year's, snow can just go away. I want it to be spring. I'm ready for spring after New Year's, you know. Um, oh my gosh, Cameron, it's 10 degrees in New York where you are. Oh no. My gosh. That is, yeah, get your parkas out and get your little fluffies out because you need to keep those fingies warm. And Thunder says in some areas yet not near you. Well, I need to send some to you. I just need to like I will I will have like a little ritual. I'll just send you snow. You can have all the Ohio snow to you. Oh, Flint. Hi, Flint. How are you? Says, I wish I could go to MFF, but I live in Australia. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, greetings from the US, and thank you for joining. Have you ever tried Furdu, or Furries Down Under? Have you ever been to that con? I heard that's a wonderful con in Australia, and one day I would love to go to it. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yes, I was happy to give you hugs as well, and I will give you some more if I see you next year. And Logan says, the Zootopia film, it was a fan film. Okay. And which furry cons are you planning to go to next month? Anthrocon or Further Confusion? Well, Anthrocon is next July, so that won't be next month. But I did originally plan on Further Confusion, but due to my budget, I'm not going to be able to swing it, unfortunately. So I'm looking at A&E for next month. So hopefully I can make it. Yay. And love you too, Shadow. Thank you so much. Aww. Oh, just warms my heart. Let's see. JR Hino, or Junior Hino, gives the :3. Hey, :3. Ah. The cat face. Ah. Oh my gosh. And Cameron says, at least we'll have a white Christmas after all where you are. Well, that's great. Yeah, we'll have one here too, it looks like. So after New Year's, snow can go. Bye. But for Christmas and New Year's, keep the snow. I'm all for it. Oh my gosh, Daniel, hi. How are you? Says, rocking the Santa outfit, are we? Glad to see you up and running. It's 20 plus Celsius here, so I'll gladly trade the temperature with Cameron. Do you really want below zero temperatures, Daniel? I don't know if you do, but I'd be happy to oblige if I could. They tend to deal with a lot of wind chill here, so just be careful. Be careful what you wish for. But it's good to see you. How are you? Oh yeah, and A. Johnson talking about the drones. You know, it's funny. I didn't talk to them, but I saw a video of a YouTuber that I follow. He's been following the drones all the way through like New Jersey and stuff, and I was just like, wow, man, that's real dedication. So hopefully, nothing comes of it, you know. And I think I saw Tatiana's comment about talking about the Mufasa movie, but it went off screen. I'm so sorry. Oh, even with slow mode on, it can be hectic. Oh, and Brady will be seeing, excuse me, the Mufasa Lion King on Tuesday. Okay, well, let me know how it goes. And thank you for the hugs, M. Young. Here's one for you. Yes. Oh yes, Dakota, four-wheel drive. Yes, we love four-wheel drive. My SUV that I drive has four-wheel drive, and it's so nice in the snow. Although, just remember, four-wheel drive does not mean four-wheel stop. Okay, I had to learn that the hard way. uh, oh, the suggested videos just brought you to my Meet My Plushies video. Yeah, I like plushies, if you couldn't tell. So, if you couldn't tell, I love plushies. So, I'm glad that it gives you, you know, a little bit of a nice recommendation. So, hopefully my plushies will be nice. Will be happy to meet you as well. YouTube is weird. I don't know. Shasta says, I was gonna say it's winter when you can see the Ferrari driving in the snow. Oh my gosh, and doing like donuts in the snow. I've seen that already. Except it was a Camaro. Yeah, some Camaro was just like going to town in an empty parking lot in the snow, and I'm just like, of course, you know. And of course they had a fart can on the back. I don't I'm not much of a gearhead personally. I'm not really a car person, but when I see that, I'm like, I don't get it. You know, maybe if I actually sat in one and like did donuts, then sure. But like, eh, it's just a little much. And Chase says, hoping mom would come to donate as a Christmas gift for you. I'm guessing she's busy. Well, that's okay, Chase. You know, just you being here is gift enough. So thank you for always being here. If your mom does not come on, just tell her I said hi and Merry Christmas and all my love to both of you. And Dragon Obscuritas says, my place will likely not get snow at all this winter. Oh, where are you from, Dragon? Are you in the U.S. or are you elsewhere? Oh my gosh, Thunder, you haven't had a white Christmas since 2009. Oh my gosh, that's a long time. And let's see, SDGS, SDFGN says, what's poppin'? Well, I got some corn, you know, I was doing some popcorn earlier. Does that count? Yeah. And Max, hi Max, how are you? Oh my gosh. And Shadow says, I better not see, oh, well, we'll take care of that, Shadow. Don't you worry about it. And Logan says, that's cool. Hopefully you'll have a great time at Anthrocon. Another question, have you seen Beastars Season 3? No, I have not. I have not at all. And I plan to catch up, okay? I will catch up very soon, so don't you worry about it. I am still on, I think I'm still on Season 2 right now. I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm kind of in the outs right now, so we'll see. We'll see how I can do this. And Daniel says, doing better actually, at least got to figure a possible career path, so next year comes with new things. Thank God, and yeah, I want below zero temperatures to turn sweat into a distant memory. So your sweat's going to freeze immediately. I hope you know that. So again, if you want, you know, below zero temperatures, who knows? It might happen, you know. Climate is weird, so climate is random. So maybe climate will go down to where you are and you can get below zero. Oh, Shasta, your car is front wheel drive and you're a car guy and you love Toyota Corolla hatchback. Yes, I love Toyotas and I love hatchbacks. Oh my gosh. That, my first car was a hatchback. It was actually a Hyundai Accent. And also, Shasta, I did see your MFF Con video, and I saw you going over the cars in the dealer's den. So, very much can see how much of a car person you are. So that was really cute to watch. Let's see. Dakota says, "Do donuts? They say it'll be fun. They say 5 minutes later they run into a light pole. Oh, they GTA'd it. Ah." Yeah, I've never done donuts, so maybe one day. And Cameron says, how cold is it where you are? It says currently it is 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Woo! It's getting down there. You know, we're starting to drop a little bit. You know, we'll see what happens. Oh, and Mike, you're going to be celebrating your 40th birthday at Anthrocon. Well, congratulations! Happy birthday, early birthday to you. I hope we'll be seeing you there, and hopefully I'll get to tell you in person happy birthday. And M Young has popcorn. Yes. My favorite popcorn at this time of year is indeed caramel. I love caramel corn. Oh my gosh. And also the chocolate. So if you mix like the caramel and chocolate popcorn, I'm a happy kitty. I love it. Give. Yeah, caramel corn, chocolate, everything. Yes, love it. And Tatiana, whenever I see Mufasa as a cub, all I think about is, little does this cub know he'll be killed by his own brother when he grows up. Oh, man. That is a weird thought, isn't it? Just like the fact that happens, and we know that happens. It's like, this poor thing. Oh, man. You know, I would love someone to do like a film theory type video someday of like, oh, Mufasa didn't actually die, and here's what happened. So maybe one day we'll get that satisfaction. Oh, Dragon, you're from Austria. Well, you are Austrian Europe in the capital. Well, thank you for being here. Greetings from the U.S. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't really know what the climate is like in Austria, but I imagine it's pretty. You know, it's. If I had to think, maybe it's kind of warm at this time of year. So, I don't know. I'm rusty on my geography. Um, let's see. Chase says hopefully she'll be here. Also, I know the nightlight armor art something. Oh, sorry, Chase, it went off the screen. I'm so sorry. I didn't get to read it in time. I'm so sorry. Something about nightlight. You're talking about that thing back there, maybe? And someone asked, "What's your favorite Christmas carol?" Probably 12 Days of Christmas. Except I like the 12 Days of Fur Mess. If you search 12 Days of Fur Mess, you will find some funny video. Okay? Just trust me on that. And Aaron Burke says, "Merry Christmas." Merry Christmas, Aaron. How are you? And let's see. Um, Cameron says, "I liked your MFF video. How was MFF?" MFF was fantastic. It was probably the best like MFF I've ever been to. Like this year, this is my fourth year in a row attending, and it was probably the best year ever. Oh my gosh. Like it was so fantastic. I cannot begin to even say how beautiful it was. Like I got to see so many people. I got to meet a lot of new people. I got to meet some of you, which was the biggest highlight. Not only did we get a lot of video and pictures and stuff, but I got to just fursuit and I got to be just fluffy, and it was so nice to just, walk around and enjoy everyone's presence and seeing all the cute furries. Oh my gosh, there were so many. And also, one of the biggest treats was getting to represent the Street Dog Coalition, who they help out homelessness, and they help out those who are homeless and have pets. They provide veterinary care for those pets, and they provide support to the homeless people. And we were able to raise over $135,000 at the charity this year, which was enormous, huge. Oh my gosh, I could not even believe the number that had come out. I was like, oh man, they're gonna be set for like the next 5 years, maybe, hopefully, I don't know, but that was so beautiful and just so heartwarming. And again, meeting a lot of you, I ran into a lot of you actually. So thank you for being there, and thank you for saying hi and giving hugs. It really means a lot to me. Oh. Oh, thank you, Campion. Yes, I had an amazing time because of you as well. For those of you who don't know, Campion in the chat was one of my roomies for the con. So thank you, Campion, once again for your graceful hospitality and for asking me to be a part of your room. It really meant a lot, and just the fact that you asked me, like you didn't have to, but you did, and it just means so much to me. So thank you so much for that. Love you, Campion. Oh, so Thunder, it's 44 degrees where you are. Okay, that's not bad. That's like, end of winter, beginning of spring kind of for us. So at this point, 44 would be really warm. Like, it would feel super warm, so. Oh, and Chase says, the Team Nightlight armor art. I know you wanted to have leather armor for your armor. Tried to work on mixing that with Valkyrie, but unfortunately you don't know what either looks like mostly. Well, in that case, Google is your friend. You can find many, many resources on Google. So hopefully you can find the right one that suits your fancy and just like, lets your creative mind just go bright. That light bulb will go over your head. Oh, Shasta, yeah, you did start out at the Hyatt. I remember that, Shasta. I was upstairs on the fourth floor. I was visiting some friends, and I heard the howling from I heard the howl. It was so loud, and I was like, "Oh no!" And now that you're telling me that that was you, oh my gosh, I'm not surprised. But hey, good job, good job, Shasta. Tatiana, have you ever heard the song "Breaking the Habit" by Linkin Park? Yes, I have, and it reminds me of the dark days where I was wearing your black hoodie jacket. Hey, I'm with you there, Tatiana. I was also that kid, and I still am occasionally that kid. I had all black clothing in high school. I listened to Linkin Park, Blink 182, My Chemical Romance. I was all over with that in high school. So really, I am the choir to which you are preaching. So I'm often reminded of those times too, and they were sometimes I think of them to be simpler times. Yeah. Oh, D-Man. Hi, D-Man. How are you? And Aaron says, doing well, should have Tuesday through Thursday off this Christmas, being on Wednesday. Oh, good for you. I'm going to have Tuesday and Wednesday off, but Thursday I still have to work Sad. But hey, it's okay. I don't mind it. And thanks for the boop, M. Young. Here's one for you as well. Oh, Benji. Hi, Benji. How are you? Hugs back to you. And hi. It's good to see you. And hey, Benji, thank you for making MFF so magical. It really was a beautiful thing to see you there and get to hang out with you. Love you. Oh, and Uni. Uni's here. Hi, Uni. How are you? It's been a minute. How you doing? Oh my gosh, Uni, I have to give you hugs. I have to give you hugs through TikTok now. I miss you so much. How are you? And Meowy Christmas to you. Oh. and oh, Dakota, you have a 2001 Ford Windstar. Interesting. I haven't seen one of those in a while. And oh, Shasta, I saw something about your live stream. Yeah. Yeah, well, I honestly understand. I understand you got to give the people what they want on the live stream. So, oh, you went to the slopes, D-Man. How was that? Was it fun? And did you wipe out? I hope you didn't get too injured, but how was it? Did you guys have a good time? I remember you talking about it last time we were there, or at MFF, so how'd it go? I remember you were saying, like, you were looking forward to it, so, yeah, you gotta love them mountains out there. Chase says, actually scratch that, not knowing what they look like. I do actually know what they look like, but I was trying to work on with merging those styles is what caused me some trouble. Oh, don't worry about it, Chase. Take your time, Art should not be rushed. As the old man in Toy Story 2 says, you can't rush art. Not at all. So I believe you have it within yourself, and you'll have some inspiration coming towards you that will manifest what you were looking for in your art. So don't you worry about it. Just take some deep breaths, take some breaks, come back to it, and you might just find that you will have that creative fuel that you were looking for. And yes, Journey, I did hear that Linkin Park is back. I actually heard their newest song, and it's pretty good, I have to say. It's not bad. Oh, Shadow Kiki says, hugs and kisses for you, Sam. Well, hi. Hi, Shadow. Or Kiki, or I hope is it KK or Kiki? Well, I'm going to say Kiki if that's okay. But hey, hugs back to you. And mwah. And yes, Shadow, thank you for the concern. I do appreciate that. But you don't have to worry. It means a lot. And Tatiana says, I've got a Christmas party tomorrow. We'll be doing Secret Santa. Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, tell them Santa Paws got them this gift. So I give the gift my blessing, whatever it may be. So, man, I haven't done a Secret Santa in a long time. Hopefully, maybe New Year's, some friends are planning some New Year's things happening. So hopefully we can make it work, maybe a white elephant or a Secret Santa. Though I'm one of those people, I like to go over budget on Secret Santa gifts, so people get mad at me, and I need to be careful with what I get. So, maybe Secret Santa's in the works. I much prefer white elephant, but that's me. Uni says, I'm going fine until now. Happy Christmas for you too, and actually will be Wednesday here in Brazil. Yes, it will be Wednesday here as well. Yes, I hope you get everything that you asked for this year, Uni. You're so sweet, and you've always been so kind to me. And if I could send you a gift, I would. But I will gift you hugs for now. Okay, Kiki, gotcha. Kiki is correct. It's a very cute name, by the way. And then that's a beautiful profile picture as well. Yeah. And thank you for the hugs, M. Young. Here we go. Here's a hug for you. And Cameron is asking, what are your favorite Christmas songs? Well, oh man, I have two, okay? At least my two current favorite Christmas songs of all time. Right now, anyway. The first one is Breath of Heaven by Amy Grant. If you've never heard it, it is a beautiful, nice chill, it's slow, and it's got really nice it's got really nice instrumentals, and Amy Grant's voice just carries into this beautiful just crescendo of glory, and it's very much it's almost a tearjerker. That's how good it is. And the second one is Mary Did You Know by Pentatonics. Specifically the Pentatonics version, because the way that those guys just harmonize with each other, oh, my heart. Oh man, the the lyrics alone, but also just the aesthetic that they bring and the creativity that they just pump into that song. How they do it is just, yeah, how they share harmonies and everything. Oh man. So yeah, Breath of Heaven by Amy Grant and Mary Did You Know by Pentatonics. Go look them up. Um, oh, A Johnson. Bye, Samson. I'm gonna go to bed. Merry Christmas and boops. Well, Merry Christmas to you, A Johnson. Thank you for being here. Hugs and boops back to you. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. It's good to see you. Thanks for always being here and supportive. Oh, Mike says, I wanted to meet little Alpha Pup. He is so handsome. I hope he's at Anthrocon. I hope so too. Yeah, I've met Alpha, well, Milo, I guess, a number of times over the years. And every time I see him and talk to him, he is always just the nicest fluff ever. Like, he has a lot, like, he has a big heart, you can tell. Like, his content and, like, the way that he treats people and, like, he gives everybody the time of day, it's a huge inspiration for me because I struggle with that sometimes. I struggle with, seeing a bunch of people at one time and like, giving people the time that they deserve. But Milo will just take it and run with it. Like, oh my gosh. Like he is so sweet and I'm really happy to like get to know him over the years. So, yeah, we love Alpha. Oh, Shasta's talking about snow buddies. Yeah. Um You actually got the name Snow Buddies. The Husky Pup Shasta is how I got your name. No kidding. Wow, I never connected that. That's really cool. Huh. Now I gotta watch that movie again just because you said it. But that's really cool. Some Shasta lore, as it were. Yes. Um, and let's see. Oh, Tatiana, you saw a spider on the walls in the middle of the night. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What ended up happening? Sorry, your comment went off the wall. I apologize. It just like disappeared, but I hope you captured it. Oh my gosh. Um. Oh. Yep. D-Man, you did wipe out, but you wore a helmet, and you were in a field of boulders. Oh my gosh. So were they like the giant Indiana Jones ones, or were they just kind of like snow puffs, kind of strewn about? I'm curious. But I'm glad you did. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. And I'm glad you had fun. Oh, Shadow says, Nelly the Duchy and Nevea send their hellos. Well, hi. Hi to both of them. Yes. I believe I do know Nevea, but I don't know if I've talked to Nelly before. At least I don't recall at the moment. But hi. Thanks for your support as well, guys. And thank you, Shadow, for sending the message along. And Uni says, I can't resist, you're so cute. And hugs back to you, Uni. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You're cute, Uni. Okay, you've always been cute, and I will die on this hill. And Renee's here. Hi, Renee. Says, I'm sorry I'm late. I just got home from the Mufasa movie. How was it, Renee? We were just talking about that. How was it? How did you feel? Was it up to your expectations? At least I hope so. And Chase says, I can't stop feeling nervous about A&E. Not only do I want to meet you, but I really want to see my fursuit crushes there. Yeah, if you can find them, that is, like you said. Well, Chase, it is okay to be nervous. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be scared. But like I said, sometimes that first step is all you need to project yourself forward. And if you first fail, you can try again and try again and try again, But I can tell you with full honesty that those who you will meet will give you the time of day. So, you can be scared and nervous, but all it takes sometimes is that first iteration to go up to somebody and say hello. I believe in you. Oh, and Aaron says ugly Christmas sweaters. It's been a few years since I bought a new ugly Christmas sweater. I'm with you there, Aaron. Yeah, I have one. Actually, Blue got for me this last year, I believe, and it is a Beatles themed Christmas sweater, and I love it. It's one of my favorites of all time. So thank you, Blue, for that. Cameron, will you sing me a Christmas song, Samson? Which song would you like to hear, Cameron? I'm curious. Oh, and M. Young's throwing snowballs. Uh-oh, we're doomed. Everybody take cover. Somebody get that snowball launcher that I saw as a kid growing up. Oh yeah, Mike, I can't believe that 2025 is coming up either. And I should do an ASMR on New Year's Day. Well, I might just do that. I might do like a, hey, You know, it's a new year, so here's a new ASMR. We'll see. Oh, oh my gosh. So Tatiana, you saw a spider and then you thought you saw another one. Oh, so like your mind playing tricks on you? Yep. Been there before. Been there before indeed. And Shadow says, oh, Nelly was there, heartbroken he couldn't find you. Oh, I'm sorry, Shadow. Oh, that makes me sad. But you know, it was a big con, and you know, in all honesty, there were some people that I wanted to see that I didn't get to. You know, I did feel sad about that, but hey, there's almost 17,000 people at this convention, so it's honestly expected that you can't find everybody. That's just how it goes, as much as you try sometimes, but it's okay. You know, there are plenty of opportunities to do that. Oh, and okay, Renee says, it was beautiful. There was lots of singing and dancing and magical. That's all I can tell you. Well, thank you, Renee, for no spoilers. Yeah, but that makes me want to see it even more, whether it's in theater or streaming. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, I hope to be seeing it real soon. Um, let's see. Cameron says just anything. Well, Christmas songs. Oh, Christmas songs. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? The child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Ha. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold the applause. Thank you. There you go. Hope that tickled your brain, Cameron. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh, and D-Man, really great terrain, large boulders. Okay. Did you jump any boulders? Did you do like a GTA over the boulders and just like, wee? And I saw Chocolate. Hi, Chocolate. How are you? Oh, thank you, Shadow. Well, tell him I love him too, you know? We will catch each other at a con very soon, I grant you. Oh, Aaron, you got a Snoopy sweater. Oh my gosh, I love Snoopy. Yay! That makes me happy. I need to see a picture of this. That would be awesome. Huh. Let's see. Man, chat's going like crazy. So once again, if I don't see your comment, feel free to suggest to submit it again, and I will try to get to it. So yeah, even with slow mode on, it can be a little hectic. So hopefully I can get to it. M Young is asking, "Are you magical?" I don't think so. I mean, I tend to, you know, throw pixie dust on people. No, I don't. People say that my hugs are magical. Is that close enough? I mean, sure. Ah. Oh. Have I met... Logan's asking, have I met a furry named Melon Mao? He's a great cat furry with a red striped hair. That sounds very familiar, Logan. I may have met them before. That sounds like their name sounds really familiar. Huh. I'd have to see a picture of them to really get a read. Oh, and Tatiana, if I saw a thorn spider, I'd run like heck. If you look up what a thorn spider is, you'll see why. Ooh, I imagine. Oh, I don't know if I want to. Though spiders don't really bother me. It's just the big ones I don't really like. And Max says, your review for this year is kind of like a roller coaster of good and bad days. Like a new place to work, starting your new meds, and migraines. You gave a 6.4 out of 10. Well, at least it's over 5, you know? Is it better than last year, Max? Would you say it was better than last year? Oh, and Renee, you and your brother were fans of Lion King since you were kids. That's fair. Yeah. I'm glad that you were there for them, and I'm glad that you did it with your brother. That's so sweet. So, as long as you both had a good time. And Shasta says, happy I got to meet you. I was worried I wouldn't get to meet you, and also to show Shadow I met you. Yes, indeed, Shasta. You were an absolute joy, and I'm like, I had to do a double take. I don't know if you noticed, but I had to do a double take when you walked up to me. I was like, wait a second, is that... Yes, it is. And then I got really happy. So, yeah, I'm so glad we were in the right place at the right time. Oh my gosh. Ah, and Dakota says, last weekend you started a new audiobook called Warrior Cats. You're only on chapter 20, and it's really good. Oh, why does that sound familiar? Warrior Cats. I think someone in chat, not this chat, but another one on Telegram was talking about it. So, what do you think so far? Are you enjoying it? You know? And M Young does Elvis moves, probably because I was going, thank you very much, thank you. Yes, thank you. And Cameron, no, you're adorable. I'm just me, okay? I'm just a kibby fops. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no adorableness here, not at all. Uh, and D-Man, there was a lot of wooing and some cursing. Oh my gosh. So it was like, woo, and then fudge, and then, shisa. Don't say bad words. No, don't say bad words, Samson. It's not becoming. uh Chase is saying basically mom couldn't figure out how the ticket thing for the A&E pages worked, so she got tickets for Friday. However, I want to stay for A&E for at least 2 days. Well, Chase, for the page, you can do one of two options. You can do the standard registration membership, or you can do day passes. So if you want to do just Friday and Saturday, you can get those separately in two different purchases, or you can do the standard pass, which is $85, and that basically guarantees you access from Friday to Sunday. So yeah, those are your two options. Hopefully you can find what you're looking for. Let's see. Oh, Shadow, seeing you and Shasta together video almost made me cry. Oh, Shadow. I'm glad it did so much for you. Yeah. But hey, I almost cried too. Like, when we took that picture and video together, it just really made my day. So thank you both for being so supportive. And oh, Spyro, $20. Oh my gosh. Spyro says, good evening, Sam and the Santa Paws, and to all tonight. Hope all has been okay after the long weekend. Wish each of you guys a good Christmas, and hope your new year will be better. To those who had a rough time, best wishes. Oh, thank you, Spyro, so much for the donation. Oh, you are so kind. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. Once again, I don't deserve this, but I will gladly accept the gift. Thank you. And these funds that you all are donating, thank you again so much to every single one of you so far, will be going back into production. So they will be going into video production and making things better for all of yours entertainment. So I do have that separated in a different account. So I will make sure that it is good. It will be worth your while. But thank you so much for the donation, Spyro. That means so much. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. Oh, Shasta says, gotta get going. Promised my friend I would hang out on VR chat. Have a Meowy permiss and a happy new year. You as well, Shasta. Thank you for being here. And again, it was so good to see you at MFF. I'm so glad we finally got to meet. And yeah, your support, thank you for the donation. Your support just means so much to me. And I hope that I can just give back as much as you give me today. So thank you. And I hope you guys have fun in VR chat. Meowy Christmas and Happy New Year as well. Arr. Arr. Oh, Renee's getting hungry for dinner. Oh, okay. Good idea. Yeah. What's for dinner, I wonder? And thank you, Mike, for the compliment. That means a lot. I'm not much of a singer, but I like to sing in the car, mostly, And Max says, if you see the photos I had, it's one of my experiments with finished 2+2 stitch based on the pattern found in Finland, 11th to 14th century in the late Iron Age in Luostari grave sites. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll have to go check that out. I'm assuming you put it in the Discord, And love you too, Shadow. There's a heart for you. Dakota's enjoying Warrior Cats. It might be getting the rest of the books in the series. Well, if you enjoy it, you should definitely read the rest because, yeah, when a book series grabs me, I just have to finish it. I have to keep going, and sounds like this one is no exception. So, let's see. Chase says, hope mom did the normal registration thing. I don't know what she did. She says that it was for Friday, so actually might have to go get her real quick. Okay, no problem, Chase. Yep. It's a good thing that you have options for cons. It's a good thing that you have options for, hi Archie. Archie's down here scratching. but it's a good thing to have options for like standard and day passes because some people may not want to do the whole weekend. We'll see. And Spyra says, no worries, this is my gift to you. Oh, thank you. Hope someday in a FurCon I return the care and love to you in person if we ever have the chance. Well, I hope so too, Spyro. Aw. I really want to meet you in person someday. That'll be a wonderful day. I just know it. And Archie is chewing on my desk. Sir, do you have the zoomies? He's right down here. You can't see him, but he's looking at me like, what? What about it? I'm just a cat. Oh, and Benjamin Owen, hi, says, hello to my favorite Kibby Fops. Fluffy hugs to you. Love your Santa outfit. Well, thank you. Merry Meowy Christmas to you, Benjamin. You know, and Santa Paws gives you the Christmas hugs just for you. Meowy Christmas. Thanks for being here. Journey is asking for my Telegram. Well, Journey, that is information that I'm probably not going to release here publicly, but if you message me, private message me, I will be sure to send it to you, okay? But yeah, I will not be making my Telegram public because it is more for in-person chatting and that kind of thing. So yeah, if you send me a DM on Discord, feel free to ask and I will be sure to provide that. Tatiana says, whenever I hear Christmas songs on the radio, they tend to sound like romantic songs. That's a good point. And songs couples would slow dance to, meanwhile, left out because I'm single. Hey, I feel that, Tatiana. I really do. But, you know, I think a lot of them do come from, like, the Christmas love type, you know, the type of vibe. But, you know, the way I consider modern day Christmas music is it's like Hallmark movies. Any Christmas song you hear nowadays, it sounds like it could be soundtrack for a Hallmark movie. Like, literally. So, I don't know if that made any sense, but so, yeah. I kind of agree with you on the whole romance thing. And Axo Lover. Hi, Axo. How are you? Says hello, oh whoa. Well, meowy Christmas to you, Axo from Santa Paws. And Shadow, likewise, you will always be brother as well. Thank you for being here. And thank you for considering me that. That means so much to me for many years now. And Max says, colors and fragments are described as red, yellow, and blue. Made with natural dyes. You could use the modern yarn to make the same replica as mentioned. Oh, okay. So, of those patterns, of the following patterns that you have made so far, which one is your favorite? Like, color pattern or whatever the case may be. Oh, thank you, M. Young. Yeah, magical and fluffy. Well, I need to get my magic cards back out, because maybe that'll make me more magical. I have 2 decks of magic cards that are in my bedroom right now that I don't know how to play Magic. I've tried twice. It's so confusing. I don't know why. It should not be, but Magic the Gathering is a rabbit hole, and I'm slowly trekking my way down to see how it goes. But I played twice. It went okay, but I'm still kind of on the fence, you know. Oh, Hachi put, hi Hachi, how are you? And says, you know, the tickets cost $75 each. Yeah, I believe that is for the day passes of A&E. The good thing about standard registration, so like the whole weekend pass being $85, that's a one-time price. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the day passes like Friday, Saturday, Sunday are going to be more expensive, like per day. So I think that's where the breakdown is. Also, Archie, sir, you cannot be on the desk. I cannot read the chat. Can you move, please? Now he's fighting me. Hang on, we can deal with this. Archie, you need to leave, sir. Can you move? Now he's fighting with my stick here. Archie, come on, get down. I wish I could show you all what's going on here because he's bapping at my little cattle prod here. Come on, sir. You need to get down. Yes, I do have a feather duster. That's what I'm using to get him down. Hey, come on, get down. Get down. Down you go. Thank you. We cannot have that. No, not whilst the chat is on screen. I cannot have that. And thank you, Journey. Yes, I will be looking for it. Spyra says, the costume is adorable, Anya. Well, thank you. And for sure, but curious if you had a New Year goal of your own. Ooh, that's a good question, Spyro. I would say the biggest New Year's plan, goal, as it were, that I have is buying a house. I would love to buy a house next year. That is like my ultimate goal for next year. Whether it is next year or the year after that, that is like my main thing that I'm focused on. So, yeah, that is my ultimate goal. And yes, hi Hatchie, how are you? It's good to see you. Oh, Tatiana says, these days, excuse me, your goals for Valentine's Day is to find yourself a Valentine. Oh my gosh, hiccups. Excuse me. You know what I mean, right? I do. Absolutely, Tatiana. I know exactly what you mean. I haven't had a Valentine in, ooh, it's been a couple years. I know, like, some close friends have given me Valentines, but, like, you know, will you be my Valentine? Like, that whole thing, haven't really had in quite a while, so I do feel you on that. Oh, thank you, Shadow. That means a lot. Really, there's no need. But, you know, just the fact that you're here and the fact that you're supportive, as always, that means the world to me, and that's good enough for me. So it really means a lot that you would say that, but, you know, it is not necessary. Just you being here, that's the main reason. Let's see. Axo says, I know you haven't heard, but 2025 is coming up in a few days, so I just want you to know, how would you recommend this time of year as your New Year's resolution? Well, I did talk about buying a house, but one of my other goals, I guess as a resolution, so to speak, is to finally continue my education and go into my field of psychology and hopefully get my credentials to hopefully work in the field. I would love to do that. So that's another thing, like, as a resolution, is go into my field that I studied for in college and actually work in the field. So we'll see how that goes. Also, hi Ace. Yes. How are you? And Archie needs a timeout. Yes. I did consider putting him in the timeout room, and he's having zoomies right now because he's looking out the window. But here's the thing. If I put him in the timeout room, then he gets loud. He yowls like no other cat has yowled before, so you'd be able to hear him in the background. And Mason, hi Mason, says, Samson, you look so jolly. Well, thank you. Santa Paws is coming to town, and Santa Paws is here for you. Archie, zoomy time? It is zoomy time. He's chasing his tail. He's fine. And Hatchie says, we're super cold here. Yep, it is cold as well here, so it is that time, officially. No is not in a cat's vocabulary. No. Archie, no. Is it gonna work? No, it didn't work. See? You're right, Campion. You're right. Ah, goodness. Man. Let's see. Max says, it's unclear if the fragments were done using the left-handed fashion or possibly made flat without using the thumb in a more complex and simplified manner. Yeah, I do know, like, just from what you've told me, how complex it can be. So, you know, it sounds to me like this current pattern is something that you're really enjoying, you know? I don't know if y'all just heard that, but he likes to fight with the couch. Like, there's a couch right here. You hear that? He likes to sit on the couch and just fight with it. Like, he'll get his claws in it, and then he'll start, like, flipping around and stuff. And there was one time where Archie had the zoomies so bad that he jumped from the couch all the way up here to where my light is, and he knocked the light over. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Turns out he was chasing something, quote unquote. I don't know what he was chasing, but something, you know. Oh my gosh, Archie. Is this necessary, sir? Okay, bye. Anyway. Cosmo, hi Cosmo. Says the Collie Prez has arrived. Oh, well, welcome. Glad you're here. And oh, okay, Tatiana. Yeah, bunch of crushes. Yeah, I'm with you there. I very much like to crush as well, and I do receive a lot of crushes too, so I understand. You know, there are quite a many fursuiters that I have a crush on, but we'll move on from that. We're going to continue on anyway. And M. Young says, surfing in the turfing. Yep, he's he's gone now. He's probably going to go jump on the counter and eat my cookies. Yeah. Spyro says, I see buying a home is challenging if you know how to take care of it. Top to bottom, wish you good luck. Thank you. And I don't have much other than facing fears of finally taking a driving class. Yes, that is a good goal, Spyro. In the same way that it takes a lot to learn how to own a home, you know? So is driving and learning how to drive. All I would say about learning how to drive is take your time, you know, take it slow. Whoever is there with you to drive with you, just make sure you listen to them and make sure that they are, have the patience and just, take all the time you need. It took me weeks, literal weeks, to figure out and learn how to drive. I have to give my dad a lot of props for teaching me because he had to have a lot of patience in order to teach me how to drive. So, but I'm really thankful that it worked out that way. So, but yeah, you can do this. I believe in you. Just take all the time you need. There's no rush, and eventually you will get to a point where you are comfortable. And Journey says, Archie is always going to get in the way. Yeah, he likes to ruin shots. He likes to, be there around streams, and I get it. He just wants a spotlight. It's okay. Yes, D-Man, thank you for saying that. Most cons will let you upgrade your badge even after you purchase. Recommend logging into the portal or emailing the staff to see if you can get an upgrade from day to attendee. That is a good point, D-Man. Thank you for that. Yes, most cons are pretty easygoing in that regard. So I would just look at your options and just see what is possible. I know I've had it in the past where I've had to email staff and be like, hey, can I upgrade? And usually they get back to me in a few hours and they're like, yeah, of course, absolutely, no problem. And they're good. They are good. So they're very good for that. Oh, welcome back, Renee. How was dinner? Oh, good one. Good one, Dakota. One of your resolutions is getting your credit card paid off. That is a fantastic goal. I completely support you in that. That is something huge, and then you will never have to worry about it again. I would say, personally, once you get the credit card paid off, get rid of it. That is just my opinion. I don't have a credit card, so, and I've never had credit card debt, so I highly recommend doing that, but that is completely up to you. I'm just not a fan of them personally, but hey, I fully commend you and support you in paying that off. That would be a lovely goal. So you got this. And Ace, driving is not much on your list of things you plan to do. Well, that's okay. It's not for everybody, It just depends on your priorities. And Cosmo says, I'm cold text. I played cricket in the afternoon and brain say go offline. You must be tired, Cosmo. Yeah. Tatiana, I plan to react to several creepy PSA videos on a day when it's not so busy. Those are interesting. The PSA videos that are on YouTube, some people make fun of them. It's really interesting. And some of like the analog horror stuff too, like it kind of crosses over very, very, very seldom in there. But yeah, analog horror and PSA videos, some of the best content you'll ever see. Oh, hi Sebastian, how are you? Merry Christmas to you. How's your holiday season so far? Oh, and Hachi says, Merry Yuletide to all, hugs. Well, thank you. Thank you, Hachi, for the donation. Oh my gosh. Aw. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. Oh, this is such a Merry Christmas. Oh, your donation means so much. Thank you, Hachi, so much for your support and continuing to do so on streams. It really, really does a number on my heart. And yeah, Merry Yuletide to you as well. I'm glad to have you and Chase here together. And, you guys have been just so nice and so sweet and supportive. And it just means the world to me, And I plan to, like I said, I plan to give those donations back into production and content and any way that I can. So it will be put to good use. I grant you. Thank you so much once again. Clap, clap, squeak, squeak, says Campion. Yes, bunny noises. And I believe, Renee, you said something about having Christmas with your mom. That sounds fun. Oh, Bodie's here. Hi, Bodie. Says, hey, Samson, it's so nice and exciting to see you again. Special Kitty Fox pal. Oh, you too. And I think you said Merry Christmas. I'm sorry it went off the screen, Bodhi. I apologize, but hi, Bodhi. How are you? It's good to see you. Oh, it's always so kind to see you here as well. And also, hi, Diego. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, all of you are jumping in. Wow, this is crazy. This might be like the most we've had in a stream so far. I'm looking at the analytics here, and you guys are like, whoa. My brain is gonna kablooey here soon. So it's good to see you all of you. Thank you for being here, and Merry Christmas to all of you. Let's see. Oh, Spyra says, back then I was trying to learn, but with your adopted family, it was hardly treated and learned well. And since I didn't go back into it again for years till the New Year's, and the New Year you have support and help. Well, that's good, Spyro. It's good that you're prioritizing it, and it's good that you have that on the forefront of your brain. So, and hey, you never know. It might come right back to you once you start learning again. It's like riding a bike, Oh, Renee, you had a pizza party and you played some games with friends. That sounds like fun. What kind of pizza did you have, I wonder? Was it Supreme? Was it Meat Lovers? Now I'm getting hungry. After the stream, Samson. No food yet. No food yet. Oh, Tatiana. Yeah, I've seen the piracy video one. Oh my gosh, that one's cringy. Oh, it's so cringe. Oh my gosh, the rock music. Yep, the rock music one. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think Wendigoon, shout out to Wendigoon, reacted to that one, and it was so funny when I saw it. I was like, "What is this? Even a real ad?" And it was. Go figure. And yes, Anthony, I have played Resident Evil. It's been a while, but yes. Oh, and Tabby Monk's here. Hi, Tabby. It says you really matched the badge. Yes. Okay. So. Now that you're here, Tabby, officially, I can do this. So, pardon me 1 second. So, do you all see this right here? There is the badge. Ah, look how cute it is. Oh my gosh. Yes, this right here was drawn by our very own Tabby Monk, who is in the chat currently. So, thank you again, Tabby, for this and for the lovely gift at MFF. It really, it knocked me out. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, we have a Santa Paws badge by Tabby Monk. So thank you again for your lovely work. And if I can get this clipped back on, it would be nice. Oh dear, it may have a problem. Oh my gosh. I think it worked. Oh, there we go. Got it. Yay. But yes, thank you once again for that. And if any of you would like to see a live reaction of me receiving the badge on video, go check out the MFF video that just got uploaded, and you will see my live reaction like 1/3 of the way through, something like that. Yeah, it starts off like me being, oh, look at us, we're cute, and it's a MFF, and we're having a great time, and then this lovely individual holds up the badge in front of the camera, and it takes me a minute for my eyes to focus. And then once my eyes focused in fursuit, I was like, "There's no way!" I was shell shocked. Like, it's such a great moment. So I won't spoil it. Go feel free to watch the video, and you will see my authentic reaction to it. So here it sits, Santa Paws, yay! Yeah, still very much blown away by it. And John Clapper says, "Nice to meet you, Samson. You look great dressed as Santa Claus." Santa Paws, yes. Hi, John. How are you? And thank you for the compliment. It really means a lot. Oh, Spyro, sadly got to go tomorrow morning. I fly to Virginia. That's right. And I hope you have a great night, holiday, and snuggles all around. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Spyro. Here's hugs for you. I hope you have a safe flight to Virginia. Say hi to all your family. Spend time with them. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you around. So thank you, as always, for being here. That means a lot. So, and yeah, hope you have a wonderful Christmas season, if I don't see you until then. Yes, Shadow, I agree. It was very much an unexpected reaction. Oh, Ace is talking about weird PSAs. 90s ones, like 90s Canadian PSAs. That's an interesting category. I'll have to go look it up. Any PSAs from the 90s, just a good time. An absolutely good time, Um, let's see. And Journey says, if you're wondering what I did this week, I made crinkle sugar cookies. Oh my gosh. With your grandparents, and we're getting ready for White Elephant on Christmas Eve. Well, that sounds lovely. Crinkle sugar cookies. I think those are the ones that are like they got the frosting on them, right? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is it the frosting ones with the sprinkles? Or are those like, because I'm thinking of the sugar cookies that you get in like the grocery store, unless they're like maybe they're like the crumbly ones that have like the sugar on top. Remind me, I need some memory jog here. And Renee said we played charades, went up, and nobody guessed the video game I was doing, which was Splatterhouse. Huh? How do you make charades out of that? I'm curious. I've never played Splatterhouse, but maybe someone was like, "Oh, is it Splatoon?" Maybe close enough. I don't know. Ah, my gosh. And yes, D-Man, that did happen, as a matter of fact. And Bodhi says, "Aw, he's done such a good, beautiful job making a badge of you as Santa Paws. I can imagine you coming into your home delivering presents while I'm sleeping like an ASMR video." Yeah, I would be extra quiet like a mouse. I would just be like, you know, sneaking through, like, where are the cookies? Give me the milk and cookies. And I would put out all the presents, or I don't know if you can see them, but they're down here, but presents. And I'd just be like, don't wake the precious cargo. Don't wake the sweethearts that are sleeping. We don't want that. No. So, yes, I would be extra cautious and quiet. And I would be able to whisper. Um, Bodhi, I would give you, like, sweet whispers so that I could guide your dreams into sugar plums and reindeer. How's that? Huh. Oh, Dakota, you work Christmas Eve? Oh, that sucks, man. I don't understand. Why do we need to work Christmas Eve? I don't get it. Especially if you're in like retail or something. Man, I don't miss those days. Oh, Logan, you'll be watching the Elf movie. Okay, that's a classic. And Daniel says, just watch the reaction. Dang, it was very wholesome. Yeah, he who makes Sam smile makes us all smile. Kudos to you, Tabby. And oh, the irony of Santa being given gifts on Christmas. Yeah, the reverse Uno card, Santa Paws. Yeah. Oh, and thank you, Shadow, for the compliment. That means a lot. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. You all are so kind. My gosh, I I I don't have words, honestly. Just the amount of kindness that's being shown, every stream and here on Christmas season. It makes me happy. It just really warms my heart. Thank you so much, all of you. Um. Oh. Anthony says, weirdly enough, the TV put a Halloween episode on. Huh. Was it Nightmare Before Christmas? um. Oh, I'm sorry, Chase. Well, I know that the right person will come along eventually. That's the important thing, is to not give up hope. And the right person is out there for you, if you look hard enough, and if you, just remind yourself that you are indeed worth it. Um, let's see. Oh, Renee says the game came out in the 80s. It was a creepy game. So it's retro. Huh. Well, is it retro, or is it more like maybe SNES, Super Nintendo? I'm not sure. I've actually I've never seen any gameplay of it. Let's see. Oh, okay. So crinkle cookies first, then sugar cookies. Gotcha, Journey. So they're different. Understood. Okay. Crinkle cookies. I feel like those are the ones that they have they're almost like baklava. You know what that is? They're like wafery, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think they're like wafers, right? I'm no cookie expert, even though I eat a lot of them. So, who knows? Um, oh, Dakota FedEx. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. And I mean that sorry because I work I work at a company that has to deal a lot with FedEx, unfortunately, and let's just say I'm not the biggest fan of them, okay? And I don't mean any disrespect to FedEx. They're a very large and busy company, and yeah, but I'm not the biggest fan of their services. That's just me. Anyway, my kudos to you for making it happen, for working so much in that establishment. Oh, Shadow Kiki, I will see you later, Samson. I'm going back to finish furry art. Have a good Meowy Christmas. and love your happy jolly. Oh, rough. You too, Shadow Kiki. Thanks for being here. Hugs to you as well. And good luck on your art. I'm sure it'll turn out beautifully. Merry Christmas to you as well. Oh, and Ace, Unstable Magic finally contacted you. You're in the process of working out details with reference sketches. All right. Well, congrats. I hope to see some work in progress pictures here soon. They do some amazing work, by the way. I have seen their sock paws and like their plushie suit kind of stuff that they do. And if I can like commission some of their sock paws, that'd be amazing. Oh, Sebastian, thank you for the compliment. That means a lot. I'm glad you enjoy the fursuit. Yes. And Daniel says, the art may be gone on my end, but every time a Santa Paws pic comes up, I end up remembering that one drawing of no witnesses. Yes, I do remember that, Daniel. I have it in my archives, and I look at it almost every month. Like, because I go through my art, just kind of make sure that it's all sorted, and I will come up to that one, and I'll just be like, hey, this is what's happening. like like my brain's like, this is what's happening, we're looking at this. So I may or may not post that on social media this year, who knows. You know, just as a joke, if you're okay with that, of course. Let's see. Oh, FPS shooters, or first person shooters rather, Anthony. Yeah, I'm okay with those. I play a lot of them, so yeah. Bodhi says, that would be so heartwarming. I imagine you into my home and you're whispering and guiding my dreams. I wonder if I would get a new raincoat for Christmas. Noted. Duly noted, Bodhi. Yes. Yes, I may. Now I have one of your Christmas items on my list. So you never know, Santa Paws might come through. Okay, it was an arcade game, Renee. Gotcha. It wasn't suitable for kids. Okay, so it was kind of. I'm imagining like a Doom style game. I did play some Doom back in the day, and I started playing Doom again on the Switch. So yeah, the first thing that came to mind was Doom. You know, that was kind of bloody too. Yeah. Let's see. Tabby says FedEx isn't too bad. I mean, the driver openly asked me out. Sadly, I'm taken, but was flattered. Aw, well, that's sweet. Aw, that's so sweet. Did you blush, Tabby? Did you be like, oh my gosh, oh? That's very kind. It's funny you say that, Tabby. I'm not gonna say who it was, but let's just say that one of my family members told me a very similar story about a UPS driver. So if they see this stream, I hope that they don't smack me. But again, not going to say who it is. But one of my family members told me a story recently about a UPS driver that they would like wave to every single day because they would pass each other on the road. Like my family member would be going to work and then the UPS driver would be coming this way. So they'd pass each other and just wave. Well, there was one day, it was like a year going by of just like them just waving at each other every single day, right? It was a year later. This family member drives into a local parking lot where they see the UPS driver, and they get out of the car. The UPS driver gets out of their truck. They start walking towards each other, like very, very much like a movie, like picture like an '80s movie, and you hear like the synth music behind the scene. They're just walking slowly towards each other, and then they kissed, and then they went their separate ways and never saw each other again. And I was like, what? That happens? They're like, yeah, that happened, no joke. And I was like, no way. So I don't know what it is with like delivery drivers. Maybe there's like some charm there. Who knows? But hey, you know, they had the experience of their lifetime and they never saw each other again. Wow, go figure. Daniel says, bro, really asking if it'd be okay, by all means do. I mean, that character does no longer exist, but oh yeah, it went off the screen, I'm sorry, but thank you for the permission. I do appreciate that. And I may or may not be posting it here soon. Also, hi Cade, how are you? Aw, that's a cute profile picture as well. Hi. Merry Christmas, or Meowy Christmas to you. Oh, Dakota, yes, I am also a warehouse worker, so I feel you. I am with you there, you know? It's a lot of work, but it is very rewarding sometimes. Oh, Cosmo. SCP versus Resident Evil. Oh, I'd have to go with SCP on this one. Hmm. That's just me. I have a little more history with SCP, and I know a little bit more about it, so possibly, excuse me. The the only thing I have to say about Resident Evil is Lady Dimitrescu. That's all. Anyway, we're moving on. Ah, and Logan says, I hope you have a great time at AC. Can't wait to hear about it when you get back. Hopefully, you'll have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'll see you later. Okay, Logan, thanks for being here. And Meowy Christmas, here's hugs for you. Thanks for being here as always. Hope you have the same and enjoy your holidays. Um, oh, Renee, basically the man gets a mask and transforms his body looking big and very strong. Just one or two hits and the enemies are out, or you can pick up the weapons and take them out. Yeah, it does sound very, very Doom-like indeed. So I may have to check it out after this. Yeah. Let's see. Journey says, "All right, Samson, heading out. Once the stream is over, just a reminder to check your DMs. But I'll see you in 2025 at TFF. Can't wait to get hugs from you." Okay, Journey. Have a great night and Merry Christmas to you. And yes, I will be responding to you in a timely manner. But thank you for being here. Hope you have a great night, and I hope to be seeing you at TFF. Tabby says, "What a story. Just a rare moment he was open about his sexuality and asked me. Isn't it? Isn't that, it really takes a lot. It takes a lot for someone to open up like that to someone who's more or less a stranger. But, oftentimes people will surprise you. So I am glad that you had that experience and that person was able to open up to you in that way, in that moment. So, hey, you got asked out. Even though, it didn't happen, it's still a beautiful thing to encounter. So, yeah. Sebastian says, "Want to be BFFs?" Yeah, I mean, y'all are friends here, so sure, why not? That'd be nice. Yeah, I'll give you hugs for free. um, oh, Chase, a thank you, Art, and for Fursuit Crushes, hoping to give them all their gifts. I hope so too. Yeah, that's so kind of you, Chase. I do love your art, so and I do love it when you share it with me. So, yeah, any art that you want to give or want to send, by all means, feel free. Anytime I get to see them, it's always a treat. So, and it just means so much to me that you take the time to do it. And Anthony says, "Is Santa a criminal? He enters to people's homes when they're asleep." Oh my gosh. This has been a debate for years. Like, yeah, technically he's breaking and entering, but he's not stealing anything. He's giving things. Why do we let this random guy, like, break into people's houses via chimney and give gifts? I don't know. Maybe it's just like, well, then again, at least I would say most of the criminal activity comes from Krampus, okay? Krampus is the real criminal here, So, and Cade says, "Love you." Love you too, Cade. Aw, that's so kind. Daniel says, "Prepare to hit the hay because I'm working 23rd and 24th too. Wish you a good night and the rest of your blessed week. Somehow I keep missing your Twitch streams." Oh, okay, yeah. No longer doing Thursdays. Actually, no. I've been doing Tuesdays and Fridays usually. So, or, thereabout whenever I can make it work. So, but yeah, thanks to you, Daniel, for being here. Hope you have a great night. And if I don't see you or speak with you, Merry Christmas or Meowy Christmas, as always. Here's some hugs for you. Thank you for being supportive, as always. Always a pleasure, and have been for many years. Oh, Friday the 13th, says Tatiana. The guy you play looks like Jason. Oh, okay. I can see that. A lot of those games back in the day, like I don't want to say they copied, but they got a lot of inspiration from that series, so I can see that. And, oh, you want a hug, Sebastian? Here you go. There's a hug for you. And Shadow says, "Sammy is my fursuit crush." I am? Oh, thank you. Ah. I can't believe it. It's such an honor. And Tabby says, "I need to zip out of here on the road tomorrow. Meowy Chipmas to you and everyone here." Aw, and Meowy Christmas to you, Tabby. Here's hugs for you. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you at MFF, and if I don't talk to you by the holidays, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I hope you are safe on your drive tomorrow. Thank you for always being supportive. um. Oh, Mike, I do appreciate the offer. That is very kind, but in all honesty, I don't know where I'd be moving. You know, whether it's going to be still in the same state or if I'm going to be moving out of state, I'm not sure. You know, but it's a very kind, it's a very kind offer of you. Um, Cosmo says, oh, oh my gosh, oh, so something about Russian spies. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's a lot of conspiracies surrounding Santa Claus as well. It's the internet. What are you gonna do? People are gonna make up stuff all the time, though they are fun to read. I do grant you that. Ace says Krampus versus the Grinch versus Jack Skellington, which would be a banger of an epic rap battle. Who would win? I think Jack Skellington would win the rap battle. If I'm being completely honest, you know that sounds like something he would do. He's just so witty that way, you know. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Chase, as Pokemon says, gotta catch them all. Ah. I'm sure you will, you know. Just gotta keep looking and gotta keep finding, you know. They will appear right before you when you least expect it. Hmm. Let's see. King says, watching the Christmas lights in your hometown, New Jersey. Oh, lovely. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's something I gotta do this coming week is I need to go watch Christmas lights. There is the next town over from me. There is a huge, and I mean like huge Christmas park. Like you can drive through it, and it takes like 20 minutes to get through. It's so beautiful. I really need to go and do that before Christmas is over. That'd be so nice. And Andy Hargreaves says, hey, how are you, Andy? You know, hugs and meowy Christmas to you. By the way, I hope that I pronounced your name correctly. Yeah, I am so sorry if I butchered that. Oh, Sebastian, why are you sad? Did you need to talk about anything? I'm sorry. And yes, Tavi, thank you as well, and I'll see you at TFF. Yay! Ah, let's see. Oh, Tatiana, you've been keeping track of your iron pills. Yeah, iron pills are magical things. I take iron supplements, so yeah, they do wonders for your system. We'll say, as long as you don't overdo it, you know. So I understand. I understand keeping track of what needs to go in, as it were. Um, and Mike asks, who's in charge of donations for Anthrocon? That's a good question. Oh, who's in charge? I'm gonna throw out some names here. Uh, I don't. Okay, first of all, I don't know who the charity is for Anthrocon next year, um, but I know of two names. I could be wrong, so by all means, please, Mike, check the Anthrocon website. Do not quote me on this. I am not entirely sure. But two people that come to mind when it comes to donations and charity. The first one is Alkali Bismuth, and the second one is Boozy Barrister. So, but please check the Anthrocon website, make sure that I got the facts right, and if you need to contact anybody about donating, then by all means go to their website and check it out that way. So, but yeah, they may or may not have announced their charity yet. I'm not entirely sure, you know. So I would just check that just to be sure. Let's see. Ace says, "I'd love if you could move to Canada, but that'd be challenging considering your high housing prices and complicated immigration process." Yeah, Ace, I plan to visit Canada, but I probably won't be moving there only because I have things kind of set up here. But I would love to visit, you know, so no fault in that. But if the time ever comes, like, let's say that the opportunity ever came up and was like, hey, we have this great price house in Canada and, you know, you can move here and all that stuff, then I might consider it at that point. It would just have to be the right opportunity. So far fetched, but, you know, it's never say never. It's always possible. Oh, Shadow, you see the tail? Yeah, you see the tail. Yes, I have tail. Tail is right here. Tail is fluffy and huggable. He's so soft. Yes, I love my tail. So I'll give it a little pets, little tail pets. Um, and Andy, I'm glad that you're doing good. It's good to see you. Chase says hopefully they'll be here. Um, let's see. Hopefully they'll all be there at best. That would probably be a miracle. Also, if anything, I want to make your own mini museum for your bedroom too. So hopefully you'll get so many photos. Yes. Picture boards and clothespin boards and photo albums and cork boards are your friends for photos. Yes, I have a couple around here, so I got some Polaroids to hang up. But yeah, I'm personally a fan of the clothespin boards. You know, you can hook on little Polaroids. It's really nice. That would be Alkali, Mike. Again, not entirely sure, not 100%. Be sure to check their website and make sure that those facts are correct. Let's see. Well, Ace, good thing I already have a degree, you know, but we're talking like master's degree in psychology. You know, that would be the next step. Maybe, yeah, you're probably right. Probably use those credentials, but you know, I'm not entirely sure how the process works, but who knows? You know, again, no real plans to move there, but like I said, if the opportunity were to ever come up, if the stars were to align in that way, then who knows? Oh, broom sweeping ASMRs, asks Tatiana. I think they're nice. They're definitely a little difficult considering like you need to get the microphone like very close to the sweeping portion. But I also like. Have you ever seen like the brushing ASMR, but not like not like a hairbrush, you know? They're like horsehair brushes. They're like really fine bristles and they make a really nice sound. I like those. So like, you know, it's basically personal sweeping, if that makes sense. It's very close quarters and like very nice sounding, and it just makes my brain happy. So yeah. Um, let's see. What do I want for Christmas? Asks Andy. Well, I would love for everyone to love each other. You know, love each other, support each other, be there for each other. That would be my ultimate Christmas gift. But if we're talking something material, something that you can wrap, I haven't really thought about this. I kind of have everything I need at the moment, but man, if I could do one thing in terms of Christmas, I would love probably a PS5. You know, because why not? PS5 would be nice. Ace is asking somewhere close to the border. Actually, Nova Scotia, to be quite frank. Oh, thank you, Shadow. Yes, it is a cute tail indeed. It's very fluffy. Very fluffy. And Dragon says, stupid time zones. It is 2 a.m. on my end. Oh my gosh. Durgy, go sleepies. Have a nice rest of your day. And Murphy Squishmas. Well, you too, Dragon. Thanks for being here. And yes, curse these darn time zones and their, you know, they're overly ambiguous times and all that. You need, yeah. Though it's a good thing because if we were all one time zone, we'd be tidally locked. Have a great night, Dragon. Thanks for being here. Yeah, maybe Ace. Possibly. And King says, about to go. My friend Samson, enjoy the rest of your holidays and Merry Christmas again. I'll see you in Anthrocon. Yes, you will. Have a great night, King, and Merry Christmas to you. Hugs for you. If I don't talk to you until then, I hope you have a lovely holiday and you spend time with friends and family. And thank you, as always, for your support. Cosmo. I shall be on Roblox and do Syrian shenanigans and my daily watch chimes. Sounds like a plan. I've never actually played Roblox. I've seen a lot of it, but I've not played it. So, you know, is it worth it? Is it a good time? How does it compare to Minecraft? I don't know. I'm gonna have to play it sometime. You know. And Michael says, "Hi Samson, happy holidays." Hi Michael, how are you? It's good to see you. Different Michael, by the way. Do I scare easy? Andy asks. No, I do not. You can ask anybody. I have seen a lot of things. So last time someone tried to scare me, I just kind of looked at them like, hi. So no, I can watch scary movies. I can watch like stories. I can watch jump scares, and enjoy some video games in that regard. But no, I don't usually scare easy. And if I do, it's mostly because of stress. Oh, Chase, your Christmas gift will be going to A&E because you have no ideas left for what you want apart from wanting your bedroom back in shape. That is fair. Speaking of which, you're still bedroomless. Well, I hope one of these days that it can get repaired, Chase, and you can be back into where you need to be because, have your own space is very important. And, I hope that the repairs can be done very soon. And I think that's a good gift. I think A&E is indeed a good gift. If it were up to me, I'd probably want a furry convention um, registration for Christmas as well. So, but to which convention? I don't know. Probably something like Confuzzled or Eurofurence, something like that. Oh, well, thank you, Shadow. That really means a lot. It comes from lovely fluffs like you, as the personalities that I get to share with you comes from, well, it comes from sweetness like yours, indeed. So you make it very easy. Oh, and Michael wants a hug. Here's a hug for you. Here's a hug for you, Michael. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Yeah, Nova Scotia is nice. You've never been, but your parents have. Yeah, I just like it because it's a nautical town. It is very, like, I like ships, I like harbors, I like that kind of stuff. So that would be very much up my alley as far as, having something nearby. Like, I like ships, I like boats, I grew up on lakes, so that would be really nice. Oh, Shadow sees beans. Yes, have beans. There are beans indeed. All the beans. And Tatiana is asking, have I ever met TyTheWolf? Just remember that his fursuit could range from Big Bad Wolf, TyTheWolf, and Sam Valentino, Private Toon Detective. I do follow a TyTheWolf on Twitter, so I wonder if it's the same one. I'm guessing like red, something like red around the eyes, and maybe some well, that's not the right one. Zakari, maybe? Is that his whole name? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, if I saw a picture, I would probably recognize them. And yes, Michael, 3 days until Christmas, indeed. Hope you all are ready for Christmas. I hope you all are prepared for this Christmas season because it is coming up very quickly. So I am thankful I have most of my shopping done, and all I have to do this week is really just go to my parents' house. So that'll be nice. It'll be nice to, clock out of work early and be done. So, oh my gosh, Blue! What? What is this? Oh, Blue, thank you for the donation so much. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Blue, you already do so much for me. You really didn't have to do that, but it means so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the very kind donation. Especially, coming from you, it means a lot. It just, it makes me so happy to see you. Like, see I'm speechless. Y'all are too kind. I don't deserve this. I can't. This is the best Christmas ever. Thank you all so much for being so loving. Aww. Blue, I'm going to give you the biggest hug when I see you next. Oh, my heart. My heart is so big right now. Thank you. Oh, man. What if I buy you a gift with that, Blue? Would you stop me? Yes, Shadow, you make me blush as well. It's mutual. And Thunder says, if you go to Confuzzled, would love for you to visit. Yes, that is part of the routine. So if I go to Confuzzled, that is implied. I need to see you. I need to see you both. I would love to just like bombard your house and just be like, all right, fluffy time. You have a kitty fox maid now. How are we gonna... Well, here you go. You have a kitty fox maid now. How are we gonna do this? Do I have to pay for my room and board, or can I just clean all day long? Sterling. Hi, Sterling. Says, things have been very hard on my end, but seeing you here definitely helps bring some joy back into my life. I miss you and your hugs. Aw, Sterling. Oh, well, here's some hugs for you. I hope things get better on your end. I'm really sorry that, that is the case, but You know, as I've heard it said before, it is only a season of life, and this season is coming to an end very soon. So, I hope that with the right timing and the right things that come about in your life, I just um, hope that with the right actions and the right steps to be taken, that it will get better, because it will get better. Just keep fighting. I believe in you. Keep fighting. You got this. I'll give you lots of hugs when I see you next time. Ah. Tatiana, would you ever be a toon detective? Probably. I do like toons. Um, if so, how about the name Detective Sansom Private Nose? Private Nose. Nose goes. Yeah, I could be Detective Yipmew or Detective Kibby, and then Sir, can I help you? I don't know if you can see him, but he's down here. Toon Detective. I'll keep that in mind. Um. Michael says, I remember seeing you 3 years ago, all because you looked at some recommendations on YouTube. Wow, 3 years. My goodness. Michael, it's been a while. Yeah, well, thank you for being so supportive for all these years. It means a lot. oh, your persona. So Dakota, your last name for your persona is Shadowclaw. So that's a really interesting name. So like shadowy claws. Ah. If you know anything about shadows, you can ask Shadow in the chat. That'd be lovely. Um. Oh, Canference. Okay. If you could schedule a visit to Ottawa and line up with that, it would be nice. Yeah, Ace. Canference, I've heard good things about. I've also heard wonderful things about Fernal Equinox as a Canadian convention. And then there's What the Fur. I believe What the Fur is still a thing, right? If it's not, then I'm thinking of Fur A, I think is the other one. But those are the other. Those are all the other Canadian cons that I can think of. Oh, uh-oh. Wi-Fi crash. I'm sorry, Chase. Oh no. Well, it is a little snowy outside, so the snow and the cold and the season itself, it could cause a lot of like electronic issues. I know that for a fact. Also, hi Fuzzy Green. How are you? As a matter of fact, speaking of technology and cold and like dry air and stuff, as I was setting up for the stream, I was setting up my camera that you see here, and I went to go and move it like on top of my tripod slash monitor here, and I like zapped my finger. It was like zzz, like it hurt. I felt like 50 volts just went through my finger. That was not fun, and it wasn't like a typical like shock like you get from carpeting or anything like that. It was like a literal zap, and I felt it like go through my arm, and I was like, ugh. So for about 5 minutes, my hand was shaking a little bit. So I don't know what that was, but yeah, be careful. Make sure you ground yourself. Oh goodness. And oh, Mike, you have another gift. Oh, that's so kind. Once again, not necessary, but I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to receive it at Anthrocon this year or this coming year. So that'd be lovely. Oh, okay. 6:21 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay. It is 8:23 p.m. currently in my time. So, yeah, we're about 2 hours off. Because daylight savings time and also the time jump from Mountain Time. East versus West. Gotta love time zones. I need to watch Detective Pikachu. Okay. Detective Pikachu. That okay, somebody was talking about that. I think our last D&D game. Somebody was like, "Hey, if anything is worth watching, it's Detective Pikachu." I was like, "Okay." So, I'll have to add it to my list. Oh, Fuzzy Green, you missed me at MFF. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, I was actually just talking to somebody about that. Well, I was talking to Shadow, I believe, about how someone was trying to find me at MFF, and believe me, I spent a lot of time fursuiting on the floor. I was everywhere, like between the Hyatt, the Hilton, the convention center, like the main lobbies, everywhere. And it's so hard to find people in such a big con. Like, it you're just like, okay, I spent like 5 hours in one place. I spent 6 whole hours or 8 hours fursuiting, and I still didn't get to see everybody. It is just it can be quite stressful, you know. It can be stressful when you realize, oh my gosh, this person was there and I didn't get to see them. It's the nature of big cons, you know. So I'm hoping in the future that can be a thing where we get to meet up, you know. Mike is asking if I'm a kangaroo. No, I'm not, as a matter of fact. But this plushie right here, somebody has said looks like a kangaroo. Maybe it's the digilegs. I don't know what it is, but like, just give him a pouch and he'd look like a complete kangaroo, like 100%. Oh my gosh. Cosmo found a furry with sunglasses. Okay, so is that part of their sona, or is that just, sunglasses? Because these here are fursuitglasses.com. Shout out to them, who is also from this particular part of Ohio. So, how are you if you're watching this? But I have seen sunglasses as well from them, though. I do wonder, like, I've never tried their sunglasses on, but I wonder with sunglasses on fursuits, wouldn't that make the vision worse? I don't know how people function, honestly. Excuse me, in fursuit and sunglasses. Who knows? Who knows? Chase says, just looked outside, not snowing at all. You do have snow, but it's not snowing. Also, hope you can fix the chat being disabled from your past streams because it's getting ridiculous. Okay, so Chase, I did look into it, okay, about the past chats not being available. Two things that I learned. One in the last two streams, I believe, the royalty-free music that I had in my streams ended up getting claimed, which I don't understand because it's royalty-free. It's getting weird. Like, this isn't just a me problem, it is a YouTube problem. So because those were claimed, for some reason it disabled live chat. So I did appeal, okay? I did appeal to make sure that my live chats come back. And so far I have not heard anything. So I'm hoping that they come back and say, okay, your live chats are now available again. But so far I haven't heard anything. Believe me, I'm doing everything I can to make them come back. But, when it comes to royalty-free / copyright-free music getting claimed, not much I can do about it. It is what it is. But like I said, I did appeal, and I'm doing everything I can. So hopefully they can come back. Oh, thank you, Michael. Love you too. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Cameron, are you religious, Samson? I'm Christian. I would say I am not particularly religious. Okay, so there's a difference between being religious and being spiritual. I consider myself spiritual. I do call myself Christian, but not religious. There's a big difference. So religion is, man's way of practicing to try and get to God. Whereas spirituality is more about a personal relationship with God. And I believe more in the spiritual aspect than the religious. So I don't believe so much in works as I do relationship, if that makes sense. Tatiana, every time I hear dramatic music from a movie, something inside me urges me to spring into action and try to get others to do as well. That's probably the inner hero, Tatiana. It's just like your inner nature of just like being heroic. And it's like, let's go solve the problem. We got this. That would be my theory. Oh, Fuzzy, you're in the Hyatt on Friday night at MFF. Aw, were you in like the lobby area, or were you more so like? I'm curious because I was there too, but man, what happened Friday night? Or Friday? I was fursuiting most of the day. I was in and out and around, and Friday I spent a lot of time with friends, but I spent a lot more time on the floor. So yeah, I don't know how we passed each other. And yes, Shadow, that is okay. Totally fine. You may invite them to the Cuddle Den. Thank you for passing the word along. Let's see. You're going to be, okay, Michael, you're going to be creating new social media accounts. Okay. Well, sometimes it's good to purge, and sometimes it's good to start new and start fresh. So I hope that they serve you well, on your journey on social media. And Ace says, Canference is in Ottawa, so it's easy for me to get to. Fernal Equinox is about a 4-hour train ride. Oh, wow. So less inclined to go to that one. That's fair. Yeah. Honestly, I'm cool with either one. People have said both are good, so who knows? Whichever Canadian con I decide, I will let you know. Oh, uh, Sebastian, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh dear. Well, if you need a break, take a break. Take some time. Get away from the game. Maybe get up, stretch, get some water. Because unfortunately, that's a situation where you can't tell them off, and they're just going to keep doing it. Or you could just switch servers. But I am sorry that that is happening. I really don't miss the days where getting name called on like Call of Duty was a thing, and it still happens to this day. But it is unfortunate, and I hope that you can get away from the situation. That is the best course of action. Um, oh, Chase, you're preaching. You're really preaching. You haven't really had much faith in any social media platforms anymore. I hear that. Not only do you feel like that they're evil, no good, and they make you feel shaky with tension. Yeah, a lot of them do have a lot of pressure. I grant you that. Oh, hi, Archie. Uh, Archie's here. Hello, sir. Hi. And give me scritches. Yes, hi. You scritches. Everybody say hi to Archie. He says Merry Christmas. Hi, sir. Wow. He's gonna chill. He's Christmas cat. He's gonna chill. But anyway, as I was saying, a lot of social media you have to do in moderation because it's not good for your mental health. Like I believe, overextended social media, like overexposure to social media, definitely not good for your mental health. Like I have had to take many breaks from social media because it just wears on you. It really does. So you're not the only one who feels that way. So I think you're doing a good job by straying away from it as much as possible. Um, let's see. Brady says, "Oh, sorry, hotel thing. Okay, so Fuzzy Green, hotel thing on Friday. You mean like the Hyatt? Like which hotel was it? I'm curious." And Brady says, "Hope I'm able to come to Anthrocon next year. I hope so too. It is a great time, but just note that it is the current biggest furry convention in the world. So keep that in mind as you register and as you become exposed to it." And Sad Crowcaws. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. Says, hey, missed you at MFF. Caught a couple glimpses, but it was never a good time. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sad that I missed you too. Oh. You know, I am glad that you at least saw me in person. That's something. But hey, anytime, I will say, anytime that you see me at a con or anywhere, and if you see me like chatting with somebody or something like that, feel free to come up and still tap me on the shoulder. I will, just say to the person I'm talking to, just like, pardon me for a second, and I'll look and see who it is, and be sure to say hi, give you a hug. But, while I do appreciate you being cordial in that manner, just remember that it is totally okay to come up and just be like, hey, I'm here. And I'll be like, oh, hi. So we'll have, and I only say that because with big cons like MFF, it is really, really hard to find and see everybody that you want to see there. So you only have that one opportunity, and you may only have that one opportunity. So make sure that have you make sure that you get that opportunity and you follow through on it. But hey, I'm glad that you were there. I hope you had a great time, and I hope that I'll be seeing you at the next one or any other con. But yeah, I am sad, but it does make my heart warm to hear that you were there and that you were thinking of me. So thank you so much. Thunder says, heading to bed now. Talk later. Much love. Yuletide blessings. Well, you too, Thunder. Oh, it's good to see you. Hope you have a great night. Hugs to you. And Yuletide blessings to you if I don't talk to you before Christmas. And Sebastian, yes, you may ask me something. What is on your mind? Michael says until July 2025, going to Anthrocon bound, so I could say hi to you and your furry friends. Oh, that would be lovely, Michael. Yes, I would love to meet you and say hi. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you. It'll be really nice to meet you finally and to give you a hug and say hello. So, yeah, I hope I hope we get to find each other, and I hope that you have a great time at the con overall, other than just meeting me. So, oh, Fuzzy Green. Okay, the Hyatt. So, yeah, I was in and out and back and forth in the Hyatt mostly. So, um, though granted there were a lot of fursuiters. So, and there were a lot of red fursuiters. So, I can understand that it was hard to find me. So I do apologize that we weren't able to meet up, but I just hope that soon, one day, we will get to meet at a con. And Chase says, I know at one point I did think about abandoning the internet entirely and never looked back, but there's you and other furry ASM artists I can't leave behind. Aww, well that means a lot, Chase. But I do understand. At the end of the day, you have to do what is right for you. I've known people who they have literally like abandoned all their social medias entirely, and they just live, on their own volition. They go to furry cons sometimes, and they don't post anything anymore, and that's totally okay. Like you don't have to live online. While it is good to get your content and your creativity out there, it's not required for everybody. So I totally get that. I have thought about myself like taking a long break before and just like, I just need a break to kind of get myself together and all that stuff. But, you know, it's okay. It is totally okay if that's what you want to do. But it does mean a lot, that you're still here because of that reason. Yes, absolutely, Cause. Yes, I would love to meet you officially and say hi. Yes. I'm glad to hear that you had a good time as well. That makes me happy. Oh, Loopy's here. Hi, Loopy. How are you? Oh my gosh. Meowy Christmas to you. It's good to see you. Oh. How have you been? How has your weeks leading up to Christmas been? Hope you've been doing well, and I hope that your Christmas festivities coming up are going well. And also, hi. Oh, there he is. Hi, Archie. Archie's here. Everybody say hi to Archie. Whoop. Archie wants to sit on Santa Pa's lap, so we can ask Archie, what do you want for Christmas? Archie, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, I think he just said food. Okay, more food. More food for the kitty. Archie, look at all the people. Say hi to everybody. Say Meowy Christmas. Meowy Christmas, Meowy Christmas. Meowy Christmas to all of you lovely beans. It's Christmas, and Meowy heaven. Hip, 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 hooray. Every single day, it's Christmas Day. Good job, Archie. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Yeah, Ace. Whenever the opportunity comes up, I will let you know. I need to decide which Canadian con I would like to attend at some point. Michael's asking, how do you feel about country songs such as Jukebox Junkies and Killin' Time? I have heard Killin' Time before. I've not heard the other one before. However, I am more of a old school country. Like I like Merle Haggard, I like Willie Nelson, I like Johnny Cash, a little bit of Jerry Lee Lewis, but not too much. I like Roy Clark, Buck Owens. The list goes on. Conway Twitty, but yeah, like modern day country, not really my style. As I guess you call that like stadium country, but I will say that Bo Burnham does a great rendition of like modern day country songs. But yeah, there you go. There's my answer. Oh, Fuzzy Green, you met Autumn Fox and Max Fluffy. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, how was that? I don't know. I think I've met Autumn Fox before, and Max Fluffy, I believe, as well. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yes. I'll be happy to see you at Anthrocon next year as well, and I'm glad that I got to see you this past year as well. Again, Sebastian, I am sorry to hear that that has been the case for you on Roblox, but like I said, if you need a break, by all means take a break. It's good to just get away from it. And if you can change servers, even better. It's better to just get away from it and then try to retaliate because that's not going to do any good. But yeah, as long as you can, take yourself out of the situation, then it won't happen again. But I am sorry that's the case. It is unfortunate that is the nature of the online gaming beast. Like I was saying, like with Call of Duty back in the day, there was definitely a lot of that. So I definitely understand. Um, let's see. Chase saying, "Wish I had a better way to keep in touch with you and others, and just wish there was another way." Yeah, well, uh, I have been appreciating getting your drawings, Chase, and it's been really nice to be reading your messages that way. So I think that's a pretty decent way to keep in touch, and also here as well. Oh, and Loopy says, "Doing well. Thanks for asking. Had a busy day, including an orchestral Christmas concert. Really? How did that go? Oh my gosh! So were you the director? Were you like the conductor, Loopy? Was that a thing? Hmm? Speaking of which, I did mention earlier that I did see a Christmas concert last weekend. That was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. Like I was with family and I got to go to my old church and we like just spent the day just enjoying music together. So it was beautiful. Also, hi Archie. I gave you Christmas sketches. Um oh, Tatiana got a picture with Santa Claus at a Christmas light event. Really? Well, did he ask you what you wanted for Christmas? And I'll ask you the same thing. What would you like for Christmas, Tatiana? Shadow says, if I ever went to a con, I would try to let you know where I am and we would meet up. Absolutely, Shadow. I would want to give you the biggest hug of all time. That would be lovely if we could do that together. That would be so amazing. Because it is a long time, upcoming. We need to make this happen at some point. Okay, Fuzzy Green. Yeah. Well, the unfortunate part with fursuiting is it's hard to read. It's hard to read things for sure. Like, you know, uh, I would love to be able to see a lot better in fursuit. So I'll be sure to keep an eye out for your badge next con that you're at that I'm also at. I'm sorry. Once again, I'm sorry that we didn't get to meet up, but I'm hoping that in the future that will be a thing. So if you see me, by all means, feel free to come on up and say hi. I'd love to meet you. And Campion says, Loopy is an important person, just like you, KB Fobs. Oh, thank you, Campion. Oh, you both are so important to me in my life. So thank you for saying that because I want you to know that the feeling is mutual. You guys both made my MFF what it was and just so beautiful and like I said, the best MFF so far in my opinion, and a lot of that has to do with both of you and your loving kindness. So thank you both. Well, that's good, Sebastian. It's good that you stood up for yourself. Oh, Loopy, you were the only one in the audience. Oh my gosh! So you literally had like the critic experience, like the critic. Like you were the critic. But not literally. You know what I mean? Just like that's what I pictured at first. It was like a movie scene where you're just like the man. Just like I wonder how this is gonna go. But hey, even if you were the only one in the audience, I'm glad that it was still a wonderful time. Gotta love good music for Christmas, especially orchestral. Ah, love orchestra. Love it. Ah. Let's see. Yeah, me too, Shadow. I definitely want to meet you. It's been so long, and we definitely need to make this happen. Uh, let's see. Uh, Tatiana says, such a tough decision. There's so many things I wish to have, even though I don't ask for a lot. But one thing I want the most is a Monokuma plush. Oh, really? Okay. Yes, I do love plushies, so I totally understand. So, did you ask? like not just Santa Claus, but did you ask for that for Christmas in general? I hope you get it this year. I really do. You know, that'll be the perfect Christmas gift. Um, yes, Fuzzy Green. I do plan on MFF next year as well. So, you know, that'll probably be one of the staple cons for the rest of my life. I don't know. But yeah, I do plan on MFF next year as well. Oh, Ace says somebody needs to invent fursuit. Excuse me, hiccups. Fursuit smart glasses. Screens inside the suit show a clear picture of what's outside via cameras embedded in the eyes of the suit. So it's funny you say that because some of the technology that we've been seeing with fursuiting, like I've been seeing protogens, for example. A friend of mine, you may know him, Yellow Cake, has been working on protogens for years, literal years, and like he was showing me a video once of like this proto head that had like a it looked like screen glasses, like they were smart glasses, but it was like fashioned out of an old like smartphone, and it was like a screen, and it was like clear as day, kind of like VR, you know, like I'm pretty sure it was made out of an old Oculus, if I'm not mistaken, but they were able to hook it up to like vision cameras on the outside, and it didn't matter if you needed prescription glasses or not, they could adjust to your eyes. So that's pretty cool. So we are on our way to that technology. Um, yes, Sebastian says hi to Archie. Archie is looking out the window now, probably at some trash pandas that are, you know, romping around out there. Loopy says there were hundreds of other audience members, packed house. I mean, I was just in the audience, not a performer. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, so there were other people. Okay, that makes more sense. Though I like that. I like the dramatized version of that. Like, I was the only one in the audience, and I saw everything. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know, but yeah, it just I saw like a movie scene in my head. It's really funny. But I'm glad you had a good time. You know, I also got to enjoy a Christmas concert last week, and they had an orchestra as well. So, ah, just it really scratches that classical music itch. Feels good. And Mark Komodo, hi, says hope you've been well. Happy holidays. Well, happy holidays to you as well, Mark. Glad to see you here. Oh, Shadow, you're gonna cry meeting your first suit crush. Well, in that case, I'll give you lots of hugs. I will hug you, and you can cry right here, you know, and we'll have a great time together. Fuzzy Green, do you know Deal or No Deal? Yes, I am familiar with it. As a matter of fact, someone the other night at D&D, one of my friends was showing me a picture of like their, I think it was like their Switch avatar or something like that, or like their me from like back in 2005, and it looked like Howie Mandel. I don't know. You can't make this stuff up. Well, Sebastian, I am proud of you. That is good. You know, it is good to stand up for yourself when the time calls for it. Definitely when you pick your battles. Yeah, Ace says, I remember Yellow Cake from one of your streams. I commented he sounded like a battle droid from the prequels. Yeah, he's all about the voice modulators and like the nerdy technology stuff, and like that man can make a protogen. Let me tell you what, he's made like four so far, I think, like protogen suits, and he lives right down the road, so like it's really nice to just be able to like, hey, what you working on? And he's like, oh, come on over, I'll show you. And I go down to his little workshop there, and he shows me like all the proto heads and like all the fursuits, and like it's fantastic. That man does amazing work. So if you guys are looking for a fursuit or a future commission fursuit, look up atomicfursuits.com. That is Yellow Cake's website. Shameless plug. He needs the work. um, let's see. Tatiana, one thing I also wish to have for Christmas or any other day is a Nintendo Wii to replace my old one that quit working. Are you talking original Wii, Tatiana, or are you talking about the Wii U? Because I had a Wii, but my brother stole it when he moved. Ah! Anyway, yeah, Wii's these days, like the first ones, you can find them anywhere. They're like $20 now. I hope you get one, and I hope that Santa Claus brings you one, because you never know. Ah. Um. Oh, Michael's asking, How are you going to react when I find myself a new furry girlfriend at a random furry convention? I would be happy for you. You know, I would be very, very like I'd be, you know, game on. Good for you. You know, a lot of. Let me just say this: we need more female furries. Okay, we need more girl power in this fandom. Let's go, ladies! Come on. You know, we need more. You know, female energy in this fandom because there's definitely not enough. You know. Shout out to furry girls. We love you. We love all of you. Keep making this fandom awesome, and you know, let's let's even it out. You know, we need more. So I'm with you there. uh oh, Chase, that's okay. You know, it's been a difficult month. I understand. And ever since your graduation, your life has fallen apart. Oh, I'm sorry, Chase. Well, I'm going to remind you, like I try to remind everybody who has been in a similar situation, just remember that this is only a season of life, okay? This is not permanent. It's not something that you need to bank on as far as, like, this will be the rest of your life. No way. This is only temporary. All things must pass, as George Harrison would say in his song. But, yeah, as long as you keep doing what you do and you keep believing and keep having that faith, then you can move on to the way that you want to go. You can do this, you know? It may take some time, but you can get there, you know? And hey, we got a new year coming up, so that's something to look forward to. That's something to, you know, keep in mind is that next year, this coming year, will be different. It'll be way different than you ever realized, and I can promise you that. Me too, Shadow, me too, you know? One of these days, mark my woof, it will happen. Oh, and Fuzzy Green, you met Protogens at MFF. Yeah, there were quite a bit there. I was very surprised to see how many there were. Quite a few protos. We love the protos. Yes. Oh, and yes, Brady, me too. Furry hugs, once you get them, you will not go back. They are very much a different experience, and oh, some like furries just give the best hugs ever. It's so beautiful. Okay, Tatiana, original we gotcha. Okay, yeah, I gotta, I gotta go to my brother's house and I gotta borrow it back if you know what I'm saying. So, yes, absolutely, Fuzzy. You will see me there. I hope to meet you at MFF officially next year. That will be lovely. And Sebastian says, "Am I important to you? Yes or no?" Oh, absolutely, Sebastian. You are absolutely important to me. In fact, all of you are probably the most important to me ever. Like, you know, I care about you all so much, and you know, if I'm always here. If you ever need anything, you know, I do my best to answer and respond to messages, and that's why I'm doing this now because I want to show you how much I appreciate all of you and how much you are loved because I want you to know that I do love and appreciate every single one of you. If it wasn't for any of you, I would not be here. So the least I can do is just give back in the smallest way possible. So thank you all for being here. You all are so important to me. And you too, Sebastian, of course. Oh, well, happy birthday to your dad, Michael. That's lovely. Happy birthday from Santa Claus to your dad. Um, Oh, Tatiana, good point. I should do a reading your comments video for New Year's. I do plan something like that, so I'll give you guys a little insight. So there will be a new ASMR coming out, hopefully on Christmas Day. You never know. And then for New Year's, I'm planning on a couple things. So there's going to be probably something along the lines of a reading your comments video, or and this is maybe this is two videos in a row. Who knows? There will be a new blooper video coming out, so get ready for that. There have been a number of new bloopers ever since we had our last one, so you know, time's coming. You know, we got new bloopers coming out. Mike asking about the neon. Yeah, this right back here. Those of you who can see it, that is actually Roxanne Wolf. That is Roxanne Wolf in neon form. I don't know if you can tell by the shape, but you can kind of see like that's her teeth and like that's her hair on top and stuff and like Yeah, that was a Christmas gift from a longtime friend of mine. So shout out to Izzy. Thank you so much for the Christmas gift. And I just had to hang it up for the stream. So, it's a beautiful thing. I'm so glad. I feel so blessed to have had that. So, or to have gotten that for Christmas. It's so wonderful, and she is such a good friend. So thank you, Izzy, for the Christmas gift. But yeah, that is Roxanne from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And yes, Chase, I believe that next year will be your golden year as well. Oh, Cameron, you're gonna go now. If I don't talk to you, have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Looking forward to your ASMR video if you make another this year. Absolutely, Cameron, I will. And thank you for being here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. Some hugs for you. As always, thanks for being here. Oh, Dakota, you got first time fursuit hugs at Anthrocon. Well, how did that feel? I bet it felt pretty nice. Yeah, it's always a new experience when you get that. Like, I remember the first time I ever hugged a fursuiter, it was like all my problems just like whisked away. I can't describe it. It was such a beautiful feeling. Campion's asking, Santa Claus, will you deliver chocolate mint cookies to my Christmas tree this year? Listen, you've been a very good bunny, so I'm going to say yes. Just check your stockings, okay? Check the stockings. You might find something there. Oh, okay, Michael. You have to get going. You have Sunday Night Football tonight. Well, I hope you enjoy. And hey, thanks for being here. Have a Merry Christmas. Michael, thank you for being here and for your support as always. Hope you have a lovely Christmas and even better New Year's. So, yeah, enjoy your football game. Have a great night. Let's see. Yeah, Chase, you're gonna turn up the full power appearance for A&E. That's gonna be lovely. Yeah, you're gonna own that. Like, it's all in that confidence. Just get out there and just be like, yeah, I'm here. What you gonna do about it? Smell amazing, look good, do the hair, everything. I know that when I'm not suiting at furry cons, I tend to like to dress up a little bit. So I'll wear like a suit jacket and like a nice hat, do the hair, whatever. Because it's like, to me, a furry con is a formal event. It's something to be dressing up for, and it's something to feel special at. Oh, well, thank you, Shadow. And I do appreciate that. Although I will say once again, as much as I appreciate the defense, it is better to not respond to the haters and the trolls and whatnot, because it's just not worth the battle. Although I do appreciate the incentive. I try to encourage, let's not give them a platform. Let's not give them the time of day, because they don't deserve it. So by responding, or by by telling them off, or whatever the case may be, that's giving them a platform, and we don't want to do that. So I prefer to just delete, ban, whatever, and just move on, because they are not worth your time. Tatiana, my senior year of high school was a decent golden year, especially since I had several field trips. One of them was a trip to a theater called the Wider Center, once Wednesday every month. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay. What was your favorite part of that? Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy the let's see, what was it? You said Wider Theater or Widener Center? Sounds almost like a nature preserve, almost. Oh, and Brady says, I've been good this year. I love chocolate chip cookies for Christmas. Well, you never know. Santa Claus might bring some, If you've been good, I have cookies. Yeah, Chase, you would go that far, but you want to look at least good enough to get at least a little bit of attention. Besides, you're always so scared you might get treated like you don't exist. Well, as long as you own your appearance and own you as you are, people are going to notice. People are going to take note of that confidence. Yes, it is a good mindset, Shadow, indeed. Let's see, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it is almost 9. Wow. We've been at this for 2.5 hours, everybody. I've been sitting like this, for 2.5 hours. So I'm kind of feeling it. Oh, okay, Sebastian, you have an electric guitar amp. That's pretty cool. I also play guitar. If you've seen in my videos before, I got some over there. So I am very much a nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. So to all of you in chat, I just want to point it out. We're going to be ending here very soon because I am starting to feel a little peckish, meaning hungry. I'm a little hungry from all the chats about pizza and cookies and all that stuff. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes, okay? Maybe like 5-10 more minutes. So if there's anything that you all want to say, any questions, any comments, or anything that you'd like to shout out, feel free to say it. Feel free to put it out there in chat, and I will be sure to read it. Just within the next 5-10 minutes, and then we will probably be ending for the night. So, yeah, anything at all, feel free to shout it out there. Campion says Santa needs his nibbles. I have nibbles. Yeah, I may nibble on some things here and there. As a matter of fact, my parents sent me home with cheese salad. Yes, that is a thing, I grant you. It is multi different kinds of cheese, and it's mixed with rosemary and mayonnaise and pepper and salt, and like you mix it up kind of like a potato salad almost, right? It is so good. Ah. You think it was invented in Wisconsin, but I got some cheese salad in the fridge that I'm like, this sounds very tempting. And yes, Shadow, I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Chase, plus I never really had any self-respect or care at all. Plus I'm super socially anxious, so hopefully even that wouldn't matter at all, because that's what I'm nervous about. Well, that's fair, Chase. That is very fair. Like I said, it takes practice to work through those things. I know, like, for example, for me, I used to be very introverted, like painfully introverted. And I still can be that way at times. Like, I can still feel socially anxious at times. I can still feel, like, lack of confidence sometimes. But I can tell you for sure that it took a lot of practice and just, like, putting myself out there and sometimes forcing myself to be social to just get over it, to get over that hump. And I know that it can be the same for you. Like, I know that it may take, because we all walk our own path, right? It may take a little bit more time than others. But hey, all it takes is those first few steps. And it may take longer than others, like I said, but I can tell you now, I feel very comfortable in social situations. It may have taken a while, but it happened, and the same thing can happen for you. Oh, Cosmo says, I haven't listened to the Santa Paws ASMR, but when I go to bed, I'll listen to it. Well, thank you, Cosmo. That means a lot. I hope it helps you sleep. Cheese salad. Oh my gosh. Nope, cheese salad. Is that? Excuse my Ohioan accent. It's a little thick, Ohioans, like, people say that Ohio doesn't have an accent. That's a lie, okay? We say things weird. We absolutely do. Oh my gosh, Tatiana. A couple plays you've seen, Rainbow Fish. That one used puppets and the dairy of a worm, a spider and a fly, and the musical people dressed as bugs. Oh, that's cool. We did, by the way, we did Rainbow Fish when I was growing up. We did it. That was one of the first plays I ever did in my life, was Rainbow Fish. I was the starfish. Hey, I was the starfish who said, "Go see the wise old octopus." That was me. How about that? So yeah, I remember Rainbow Fish very fondly. I did it twice actually in my life. So yeah, the second time I was just a fish. It's okay. But yeah, I was the starfish. It was a wonderful, wonderful time in my life. Aw, well, thanks, Shadow. I consider you the same. Dakota says, going to Anthrocon and interacting with some fursuiters has really helped you come out of your shell. Yes, absolutely. And fursuiters, I'm happy to say that 99% of the time are willing to give you the time of day. I've only had maybe 1 or 2 experiences in my life where fursuiters weren't, like, didn't really give me the time of day, but that's only because they were off on their way somewhere. Like, they couldn't really like stay and chat. They had to be somewhere, which is totally understandable. But 99% of the time, yeah, they are cordial, nice, and were willing to give you the time of day. Oh, well, thanks, Brady. Here's some warm hugs for you as well. Merry Christmas to you. And Ace says, I'm also introverted in the sense that I find large social gatherings exhausting, but being in fursuit helps because it lets me pretend I'm mute, and it can also pantomime to strangers. Yeah, so fursuiting does help, with social situations as well, because as a suitor, you don't have to say anything. You can just be there and be cute. You don't have to impress or anything. They're already impressed by you. So yeah, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier when you're in a suit for sure. Oh my gosh, cheese or cheese? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Shadow's trying to start an woo. Here we go. This is the perfect end to a stream, isn't it? An woo. Here we go. Oh man, just not a stream without an woo, is it? Oh, ooh, good question, Max. Is Robin Hood from Disney's Robin Hood Nick Wilde's ancestor? What do you all think? I'm gonna say he's at least a step. He's a step ancestor. I'm gonna go that far. um. Oh, the Longhouse Tales, an amazing show from the 1980s. It's Canadian. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I do like puppet stuff, so I've always loved the Muppets and like Sesame Street and stuff. So hey, and love the Fun Day Puppet Show. Still do to this day. So I'll have to check that out. Campion asks, are you attending the next local club event you did last? I'm hoping so. Uh, I'm hoping that one, and I'm hoping the other local club further down south, if you know what I'm saying, Campion. So I plan to do both. That answers your question. Tatiana, to me, treble clefs can be a pain in the butt to draw. Oh yeah, yep. Especially when you're writing music or drawing the notes, yeah, it's a whole different experience. A woo bus. Shadow says I can't help it. Cosmos a woo bus. Well, I think that'll cap it there. My goodness. Okay, so it is 9:07 p.m. everybody. So I think that we have reached our limit for the night. More so, I've reached my limit and I'm starving. So I need some foods. So, so now I just want to say I want to take a minute for all of you, and I want to give you a little message. This Christmas season, this holiday season, this coming New Year's, I just want you to remember one thing. Let us be together, and let's hold each other up and accountable. Let's love each other. Let's be here for one another, and let's always, 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 let's always be available when needed. Okay? And just know that you can rely on others. You can be there for others. Make sure that other people can be there. Other people can be there for you as well. I'm flubbing my words. I apologize. But and in the same way, we look back on this past year, and a lot has happened. We all get busy with something, whether it's work or school or some other, something that we invest our time into. Let's not forget what the true meaning of this season is, and that is to remember that we are not machines. We are not, some pawns. We're not cogs. We're not something that is disposable, right? Let's remind ourselves in togetherness that we are here for one another, and we're here to celebrate each other and celebrate our lives together. And let's be thankful this Christmas season, as much as we do every year. All the work we put in, all the time and effort and energy and busyness that we find ourselves in, let's take the time to relax. Let's take the time to be together. And I just want to say that I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I am so thankful for all that you have done for me this year, and all that you've given, all the support you've shown, all the love that you've shown, on this platform and others tonight and throughout this past year. I want to thank you once again for allowing me to entertain you and to be there another whole year. It has been a wild ride, and I'm going to continue as long as I can to make sure that all of you are cared for and all of you are loved. And I just want to tell you that today, that you are cared for and loved, if not by anyone else, at least by me. I can guarantee you that. So I want to give you that today and just let you know that I do love and care about you. And if there's ever anything you need, you can always let me know. I will do my best to be there as much as I can be. And just know that you're not alone. You are not alone. So this Christmas, this holiday season, let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate togetherness. Let's relax. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's remember the true meaning of Christmas, togetherness, giving, and all that it stands for. So, and as tonight was, thank you so much for all that you've done and for all that you've given. And, thank you. Thank every single one of you who donated. Once again, it's not necessary, but, I just want you to know how much that means. All of you have given so much to me, even in just this night, and it really does mean the world to me, And I feel like if I can make even the smallest impact on the world, and I see it here, then that means that then everything that I've done on this platform has been fulfilled. Even if it's just one thing. If I've made your day, if I've somehow made you smile, if I have, given you something that has warmed your heart at least a little bit, then my purpose as a furry, as a human being, as a content creator, as a kitty fox has been fulfilled. So thank you so much for giving that. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, a Happy New Year if I don't get to talk to you by then. And I wish you all safety and love. And always thank you so much for everything that you've given. And just remember Sic Parvis Magna, greatness from small beginnings. Remember where you started, where you came from, and those who brought you up and those who continue to be standing by you to this day. Remember where your roots are, because oftentimes that can be home. And oftentimes, when you feel like you lack motivation or purpose, look back on your roots and see where you came from. And just never forget that where you started versus where you are now is quite a landslide. And you are not done yet. You have a purpose to fulfill, and you have so much more in this life. The world needs you as you. So be yourself. Be you, because nobody else can be you. There has never been anyone like you. There will never be anyone like you in the future. There is no one like you right now. So you are here for a reason, and the world needs you just as you are. So, in that vein, always remember that nobody can tell you who you are, who you should be, or who you can be, who you can't be. That is for you to decide, and you only. So, until next time, I want to thank you all. Have a Merry Christmas. Love you, and, thank you for one of the best streams of this year. It has been such a blessing. And as a wise man once said, on the evening of one of his last shows ever, good night and God bless. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Mwah.